And
Those comments.
all right, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 17 of Immutable Dimensions. Hope everybody had a good couple weeks. Luckily, we're on schedule and everything's going. So we're gonna do our usual thing and go person by person and harass them about their past 2 weeks and see how they're doing. As usual, we'll start off with the assassin, Mocha Assassin. How you been, bud?
Been pretty good. It's been struggling. I don't know if I mentioned that baby's teeth are coming through and they're sets again, but she is also 5 days off of being a year old. So
I can't believe it's been a year, dude.
It has crept up fast. She's learning her sounds already. She doesn't know it's my name, but says Dada all the time. So
Perfect.
eventually the dots will get connected. Beat Mama. So I'm
there you go.
I promised her I
Won.
beat her. So
Your final victory.
There you
That's
go.
sad.
Oh
let's
yeah.
hope it's not the final, or it'll be very sad.
Well, I mean,
First
she'll be
victory.
daddy's girl for a little bit. Then she's gonna get older, and then you're just gonna be annoying to her. So it's fine.
Yeah, I'll be like, let's talk logic. And she's like, nope.
Nope.
What's wrong with this shit? So,
All right. Moving on to the sovereign Savi BB. How you been?
I'm good. Just got back from a little mini daycation. Me and Sarah and a friend of ours went to the hot springs. To a hot springs in our state, and it was great and awesome. And I accidentally slept through all of yesterday. I woke up today not knowing what day it was. I went to go get breakfast, and the lady was like, "Happy Tuesday," and I was like, "What?" No. Must be Monday. And I was like,
I
son of a
think
gun,
you're
sure
lying to
shit.
me.
I
Well,
slept through all day yesterday and didn't even realize.
oh, very nice.
Yeah, I'm a little bit pinker than usual right now, but I'll get through it.
All right, fair enough. All right, moving on to the Lil Shins, sir. I know you recently had your trip and stuff. So how have you been? How's your past couple weeks?
Past couple of weeks was actually really good. Got to see my grandpa. Got to see some folks. Was able to actually relax pretty much the whole time.
Nice.
I'm actually bought too much cheese. Eating most of it too. So yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, I know. I messed up. Anyways, I rearranged the room, as you can possibly see. It's still in progress. And, well, I'm back. I'm feeling pretty good.
All right, glad to hear it. Moving on to the Lucky Charms. Lucky, how you been?
I'm not gonna lie, struggle busing. Last couple weeks have been hard. Physically, emotionally, all of the above. Struggle busing. But glad I'm here today. So we'll see how the day goes.
All
I'm
right.
not elaborating on the wonderful struggle busing because fuck it.
All right, fair enough. Moving on to the Ninja Mocha. How you been, you sexy fuck?
Been good. Been getting stuff planned for over the summer and playing Diablo like it's my drug addiction.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, let's go on to the Badger, who we almost didn't have in game tonight. You fuck. So how you been aside from today?
I mean, I'm actually in a really good mood. I've been busy. I'm in a good mood for no reason. I'll take the happy chemicals. You know, I don't get them often. Update on the poop commercials. They disappeared. After about 4 days, I complained about them 4 separate times where I knew Google Daddy could hear me, and they have disappeared in days. And I was like, you know what? Maybe complain about those commercials if you don't want them.
The update none of us knew we needed until we got it. Outstanding.
I think
Fuck.
you sent all those poop commercials my way because that's what I've been dealing with for like the past week and a half. Is my brother went through
Except for
full-on
like
poop
3 days, all you were doing was
so-
talking about poop. So
Yeah, seriously, that's like all it was. It was literally just me sitting in the hospital with my brother cleaning up his shit. So yeah, I think you sent all the poop my way.
fucking Christ.
Somebody needed it.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
All right, moving on to the serial shipper. Shippy, how you been?
Doing good. Just kind of same shit, different day. All the time. Except for my divorce did go through, so yay on that.
Hell yeah. There we go. No more of that shit, thank God.
Thank goodness.
All right.
Celebrate.
Okay, so let's dive in. In episode 16, in our 2 week session, 2 weeks ago session, the Chosen exiting the arena after a fight with Zul the Defiler. They did some examinations of everything that was going around in the arena. They couldn't quite figure out what was going on. They stumbled upon a sigil of sorts in the ground in the middle of the arena where Zul had teleported in, and Ziva, who's keenly aware of the magical capabilities of Sparrow's Hollow, was able to determine that that is a bit of a problem. Leaving Sparrow's Hollow via teleportation is entirely possible, but anybody being able to teleport in, not supposed to be possible. So, armed with that knowledge, they exited the arena. They stumbled across Penetrator, who was passed out outside on the ground. Apparently had himself a wonderful nap. Grabbed him and made their way to the central keep, where they found Kai distressed and kind of just really unkempt, just not his usual self, per se. They had a little bit of a conversation talking about what to find in the realm of Pyristrad, not quite sure what they're going to be walking into. And as time went on, they made themselves all the way to the top of the central keep, where the teleportation circle was there getting its finishing touches. They had a little bit more there, a little bit of dialogue going on, some conversations, and the party was keenly aware of just how defeated and distraught that Kai was. Seemingly a lack of energy, just he wasn't radiating that normal bit of like pomposity and that charisma that he normally radiates, seemingly more defeated than anything. As the teleportation circle finished up and that energy began to pulsate, everyone got shoved in, and they all wound up in the first new realm of Pyristrad. They got a little bit of history of Pyristrad, a little bit about the Golden Age, how the realm's, a vast land of enchantment and wonder, nestled within different mysteries, stuck within the ethereal expanse known as the Endless Reach. Stretching across, vast landscapes, Pyristrad encompasses a diverse terrain, captivating natural wonders, making it kind of that unparalleled beauty and magic. They wound up landing in a serene little area, little foresty area with a river going through, and began their exploration. Walking around, they wound up traveling up the river, and they come to a rock wall that apparently the water is just coming from. It seems very out of place. The water is just there, and it just seems to end. After a little more exploration, they came across an invisible bell on a broken bridge in the middle of this little, serene little wooded area, where they began to try and figure out what the hell it was. Some minor punching the bell and hitting it, some strong attacks to it, and haven't quite been able to figure out what exactly this bell does. So, we pick up this week in the realm of Pyristrad, where everybody's still sitting there hanging out and chilling, where they were before, and basically just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So I'll pass it off to them, and let's see what happens. So you guys are back in base. We left you all in the exact same places. You're all there, just kind of sitting in the different spots, trying to figure out exactly what was going on. And we'll leave you all there, and you can pick it from here. Where you going? What you doing?
Well, I'm walking back up to the bell.
Okay.
What we believe is a bell. We don't know if it's.
I want to see if I can hit that bell again one more time before someone's too close to it with Eldritch Blast.
You're gonna hit it with Eldritch Blast.
I will.
Yeah, I want to see if I can.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for that attack. Yeah,
14.
yeah, you hit it. As you just sit there and you just kind of, pull your hand back and get ready for it, you extend your arm and that little bit of dark, arcane energy extends from your palm and you smack the bell right in the middle. As you hit it, the world starts to go dark again.
Now, do I notice any changes around me besides it being dark?
It's just dark.
Okay.
You don't see anything around you.
No audible changes, anything like that?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
What about in the sky? Is there like is the sun gone? Any stars out? Anything like that? Like, is it turned to night, or has everything just gone dark?
I think it might have been established before during daytime that there wasn't per se a sun, but it was just like a lighted kind of like skybox situation.
Correct.
Okay.
I forget exactly what they were, but we also got a few other hints that it might be a little synthetic feeling to us.
Correct. As about 30 seconds pass, the light starts to come back, and suddenly it's very bright, all within the expanse again.
Hey, Karma.
What's up?
Could you come here and stand in the water in front of the bell? Like 10 feet away?
Yeah, where?
Coming towards me. It's flowing down towards me. Stand just a little bit upriver, 10 feet upriver.
Like where you're hovering? Sorry, not the meta, but where you're hovering your guy right now? Your mouse?
Yes.
Here?
Around here,
Okay.
yes.
I'm gonna walk the safe way to do this. I don't know how
Yeah.
long this takes me, but I've already done one cannonball today.
Are you sure it was today?
At least 7 bell tolls ago.
All right. I'm going to proceed to hit the bell with my fist.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything? Or?
No, you're standing right in front of the bell, and I'm assuming you're just going to smack it or punch it. So if you would like to roll an attack for it so I can see if you miss, go for it. Otherwise, I'll just let you hit it.
I'd rather just try to figure this out, so hit it.
Okay. All right. You hit the bell. 5 or so seconds pass.
I am going to hit the bell when it is dark. I'm going to hit it again.
Okay. As you hit it, 5 or 6 seconds pass. It starts to get light.
Karma, did anything happen?
Would I notice any discernible changes, or can I roll for something to see if maybe...
You can currently roll a perception check.
I will roll a perception check then. 17.
What you notice as the spell was hit the second time, as the light started to come back and everything's starting to brighten again, it seems like the river was kind of picking up a little bit of speed and the water was getting just slightly deeper. Like a couple inches, but noticeable enough because you're standing right there.
I'll convey that to saying, I don't know how much of a big deal this might be, but I feel like the water maybe picked up pace a little bit, and it seemed like it rose a little bit.
As you're saying this, the water starts to go back down and slow down.
And then I'll now convey that as time has gone on, it seems like it's gotten slower and it has dropped a little bit. In fact, I'll just shout this to whoever's within hearing range as well. Like, I'm not addressing specifically, but just kind of relaying my finds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I think I saw that earlier. I wasn't sure though. I wanted to just test it, see if anybody else could see it. I was having a testing. It was testing. Yes. Shall we try it again? Should I hit it again
Sure, yeah.
while it's light at that point? When it rises? You think? So,
Maybe.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit it to try to turn it dark again.
Can I turn around and observe the waterfalls as this is going on?
Absolutely.
I'd like to keep an eyeball on the waterfalls while this process goes on again.
Okay. Before Cyan goes ahead, is anybody else doing anything?
Hearing that there's something weird with the water, I'm gonna start staring at it, looking
Yeah,
around, see if I see anything.
I'll shout out to the group. Can maybe some of us position to where we can find points of ingress on the water where we might be able to notice if something is happening or changing, and maybe we can all be in different parts of the water to determine maybe where the increased flow is coming from. So if it's before the waterfalls, we'll know that something is changing up ahead on the top of the river, or if it's after the waterfalls, we'll know it's more in the area. So maybe we can kind of try to triangulate where this change is occurring.
Grog goes to stand by the wall where the water is coming from.
Okay. So currently, as you're over there, you'll notice it's still just the wall and the water just seemingly coming from it. So I will go ahead and put you this. I will let's put you up there. Okay, you are up by the wall, and Penn is going standing
Sit in the middle of the river on that rock.
Sit in the middle of the river on the rock. Okay. Everybody else staying stationary, doing anything, or what's going on? All right, cool. What are you doing?
I'm hitting. All right, I'm telling everybody I'm hitting the bell.
Okay.
And I hit the bell again with my hand.
Okay. As you hit it, about 5 or 6 seconds pass, and you see as the world starts to go dark around you.
As it gets dark, I'm hitting it again, and then smack it again.
Okay. You hit it again, and as you're hitting it, about 5 or 6 seconds pass. The world starts to get a bit lighter, and you, though Karma, standing in the water, notices starting to speed up a little bit. The water's getting a little bit deeper. Crag, up by the wall, do me a favor and give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Penetrator, standing in the middle of it, you notice the water is getting a little bit deeper, and it seems to be speeding up just a little bit. Not like a lot, like nominally. It's just kind of just starting to increase a little bit. With a 10, you just kind of see the water seeming to flow a little bit faster. It's really all you're able to get from that. Ziva, are you looking for anything?
I'm looking sort of upstream from the waterfall because I know Karma's watching.
Okay, so in your line of sight, you can see Penetrator, and you see that the water seems just to go a little bit faster. It's kind of splashing up around him a little bit more. Not enough to kind of carry him away, but it's picking up speed. So, what are you doing?
I'm saying I'm hitting it again.
Okay.
And hitting the bell one more time.
All right. As you hit it and it starts to go dark, you notice the water is rising up quite a bit more, and it's getting fast enough to where even Penetrator's having a little bit of an issue standing in the middle of it. The water's coming up to about his waist now. It's coming up a little bit higher around Karma as well, and it's picking up speed.
Karma, should I hit it again?
What'd you say?
Should I hit it again?
Yep, go for it.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Crag, to answer your question, you just all you can really tell right now is that it sounds like it's getting faster, and you can't quite tell what's going on. Oh, we lost someone.
Lucky just
I'm
went
here,
off cam.
but I need to focus.
Okay. I lost my train of thought.
We're hitting it for a...
Water is getting faster.
Yes, okay. So you're hitting it again?
Yes.
As you hit it a fourth time, as it gets lighter, the river starts going faster. Everything's getting a little bit deeper. Karma, I need you to give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, great.
Because of where you're standing, as the water's going a bit faster. Penetrator, I also need you to give me a strength check. It's fine for it. So, Penetrator, you are just barely able to brace yourself against this torrent of water that's coming at you. Like, it is pushing. And you just kind of brace yourself and step forward a little bit as it's hitting you, and you're just standing there in your very, very stout fucking form. This water just don't mean shit to you at the moment. But it's a little worrisome as you're holding up against it. It's pushing you back a little bit. You're just ever so slightly sliding backwards. Karma, as this water rush hits you, and it gets deeper, and you start to lose your footing a little bit. You just kind of slip and go under. You start to go under the bridge. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Dude, I see this, right?
I mean, he's right in front of you, but he's also 6 feet below you.
I'm going to jump off the other side to try to stop him.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. And Killa is just barely safe at where he's standing.
Ooh.
I'm so upset that you are not standing in the water, because I was sending you.
Oh, I was about to go so far downstream.
I was just sending you.
Oh,
I did it at
lucked
12.
out.
Okay, so you got to, as you jump off, you don't quite stick the landing. You slip and you wind up landing right next to Karma, and both of you are just kind of flowing down. Now, you're not going super fast, because as this happens, as you both land and you're going down, it seems to recede a little bit. Crag,
Yes.
I need another perception check for you. Are you looking directly at the wall, or are you looking back towards...
I was looking towards the wall,
Okay.
but like where the water comes out of the wall.
All right, give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Attributes, perception. God, are you fucking kidding me?
You still want that con save, by the way?
Yes, please. That's a fucking wall.
Oh,
Like it's
why am
just
I here?
Good God.
it's just rocks.
Technically, you rolled a 2.
So, yeah, it's rocks. Just fucking rocks. You don't see shit. But what I will say, as I said, as the river like picked up and started to carry Karma and down, it starts to recede a little bit. Now, only due to the fact that you are standing right in front of it, Crag, you see what seems to be a marble and granite doorway form over the river, and it just kind of arches up above it and goes down with some type of writing in the archway, and right next to it a little bell just kind of hanging, a very small little bell just kind of sitting there.
Can I touch the bell?
Yeah, you can.
Like, it's an actual bell? It's not like a carving of a bell, right?
No, it is a bell,
Okay.
just
so
kind of protruding from it and just kind of hanging there.
I want to like kind of give it a slap and see if it does anything.
All right, you walk up to it, you hit it, nothing happens.
Okay. I kind of shout back to everybody, "Hey guys, I found a bell and a partial door."
Currently, Penetrator can hear you, and Ziva can barely hear you. But those are the only two that can hear you.
Okay.
I'm gonna relay the message to Ziva to make sure she heard it properly.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say I heard something about a door, but these fuckers look like they might drown. So give me a second.
Well, the river has slowed down a bit, and since they were basically right on the side of it, they've caught themselves at this point, and they're just because it slowed down and the water level dropped a bit. They're safe on the side now. They're just a little bit further down. That works for me. Thank you. Having to move people's tokens sometimes is a little rough. Okay, so Ziva, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shout down to them and say that Crag saw something, and then I'm gonna start going towards here.
Okay.
Good plan. Let's go see what Crag saw.
And I'm gonna check on him real quick to make sure he's good. I
Yep.
know I just slipped, but I jumped and slipped.
He's fine.
Prestidigitation, the one that I can use to dry myself.
If you feel like it, go for it. I'll let it happen.
Okay. I mean, I have both, so I just couldn't remember if it was prestidigitation or thaumaturgy. I'm gonna dry me and
Okay.
we dry.
Sounds good.
I'm happy.
If the door is there, I want to see if I can read the text.
What languages do you know?
I don't know.
So it'll be right
Common,
there.
Draconic, and Sylvan.
It just looks like gibberish to you.
Can I take a look at the door?
Yeah, what languages do you know?
Common, Infernal, Draconic, Undercommon.
Looks like gibberish to you.
God damn it.
I know
Can I
goblin.
see the door from where I'm at?
Yeah, you could. But what languages do you know? Actually, give me a second. Penetrator, please.
Yep, take your time. I was just curious if I could see the door.
You can see the door.
Okay.
That's all you're doing then? You just want to look and see?
For the moment, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's all probably gibberish to me too.
Well, if you're trying to look at it, what do you... Give me the languages.
Elvish, Common, Undercommon, Sylvan.
Nope, looks like gibberish to you.
I'm gonna offer to the party. I can do a comprehend language ritual, but it's gonna take several minutes.
Okay.
Look at the door now.
10 minutes, technically.
Yeah, you look at the door. You cannot understand it.
I'm going to turn around and go right back to where I was then.
The door is a stone door, right? Because the wall is stone, so the door is stone, or is it made of wood?
It's just stone. There is a marble granite archway that formed with writing
Right, okay.
inside the archway.
Hey, anybody seen Killa?
Kayla, can you read?
No.
Killa can't read.
I mean, nothing that you guys haven't said, so.
Oh.
Okay. No, I was just trying to find. No, I was looking for him. Like, did he get swept away?
Let it be known that I heard that Kayla can't read, and this is now in my head.
I've got goblin.
That's all you know. That's all you got.
No, I got common, elvish, and goblin.
Nope.
Oh, we're gonna be stuck here for a while.
Of course, I never took any of the things that allow me to understand languages.
If
super
anybody
easy for me
wants to
learn.
try to see if they can decipher the language, go ahead and give me a wisdom check.
I would like to.
Wisdom specifically,
Good attributes.
I'm gonna scrunch my brain real hard.
I just
see
need to
what I
figure out
can
what I need to
figure it
out.
out.
Roll. Did you just click on wisdom?
I guess scrunched a little.
Yep,
too
wisdom, just a wisdom check, wisdom ability check. Fucking Crag? Crag and Karma! Wow.
Even with the -1.
Doesn't
All right.
need to know what it says.
So-
Craig feels what it means.
So Crag kind of walks up to the door and just kind of looking at it, just kind of touches it just out of pure just curiosity. And Karma, from examining it, you're both able to ascertain that this is written in Celestial.
Celestial, bro, I'm a celestial warlock. This is bullshit. Why does that not inherit? Hold up, I'm checking the PHP. This is
Check
why
it.
Do I not know?
If you know Celestial, you can read it.
Let me see. Fucking, oh, it's Xanathar's. It's not even fucking. I'm gonna go find some shit.
It's fucking outstanding.
Jesus Christ.
I am very surprised that nobody actually picked to fucking know Celestial. My God.
I've got common, old, draconic, and deep speech.
Ooh, deep speech. I like it.
D&D Beyond is what it is.
Scorch, this is why I went with roleplay on this one. What my character would have known.
I mean,
And it was Elvish and Sylvan. So it made
the first iteration of this, it was written in Elvish, and I was like, meh, that's like, fuck it. I gotta make it a little bit fun, so I went with Celestial. Which, now I'm really glad I did go with Celestial. This is so much better.
Can I try to push the door open or see if I can?
Sure, go for
With
it.
the door wet.
It's not a given with Celestial Warlocks.
Really?
It's not. Oh god, that's
That's
so
rough.
annoying.
That's rough.
Let's see here.
Technically, Badger has it, but it's not in the book.
Comprehend language, the spell.
All right, well,
That's probably our best bet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If everybody agrees to it, I'll start whipping out stuff, looking like I'm lighting candles and doing comprehend language.
okay. So we'll say for this, for the sake of the narrative, you spend some time. You go in and you sit down and you go to prepare the ritual. We'll say after about
weird powders.
yeah, we'll say it takes about 10 minutes as you're sitting there, and everybody else is anybody else doing anything during this time of the ritual or no? Also, where
I'm
is
hanging my head in
Killa?
shame.
Is he hiding somewhere?
Yeah, where is Killa?
No, I went to investigate the door when everyone left. Down at the bridge.
The bell?
The door at the bridge?
Whatever it is. I
Yeah,
wrote to investigate it, and I was waiting for that.
Oh, did you tell me you were doing that? Did I miss it?
I just did it. Like, we haven't gotten to my turn. That's why I was waiting.
Oh, you're good. So you're investigating the bell?
Yeah, I want to see what's going on around here if I can.
At that, it's still just an invisible bell. It's just there on the bridge. It didn't move. It didn't get any larger from it. It's just a stationary, invisible bell.
Did I, like, whack my head on it, or is it too high?
I mean, you
'Cause I don't
could.
wanna be too stupid. I didn't know it was there.
You're
I was smelling the flowers earlier. I wasn't hearing about no
that's fair. Okay. So did you try to cross the bridge, or were you standing there to try and examine it? Because
Well, now that I've investigated and seen nothing, I would like to walk across the bridge.
oh, okay.
Because I haven't seen anything.
All right. Well, as you're walking over the bridge, you just so happen to walk right into the bell.
I'm on dry land.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. As he walks into the bell, the world goes dark. The doorway disappears.
God damn it, Killa.
I don't hear this. I'm down there.
Yep, you don't hear shit.
I was holding my head, waiting for the cultists to come. This night
So those of you that are standing by the doorway, you see as it just begins to fade from existence. It just shimmers away. It's just gone. And now there's just a solid rock wall there in front of you again. And there's about...
I am gonna hurriedly stand up and look around pissed.
As you stand up and you're just frantically looking around to see it, and Killa's just kind of rubbing his head down there on the bridge. Everything goes light. And now you're right back where you started. Not location-wise, just with the doorway being gone.
There's still no doorway. Okay.
Where the fuck is Killa?
By all means, he's probably. Oh.
I'll give you one guess.
Did I know that it was a bell that hit me in the head, or was it just a random?
I mean, you could once your head hit it and you heard the gong. I'm pretty. I mean, do I need to look at your character sheet to find out if you know it's a bell or not?
No, I'm gonna run away and try to hide up this tree. I don't know what just hit me in the head.
That's
I can't
fucking fine. Roll a stealth
All
check.
All right.
You try to hide, but you're kind of like not quite. You're just like half hidden. You're like there, but like the bushes are coming up to your chest, and you're just kind of sitting there, just kind of looking, examining to see if anyone's gonna come around. I'm assuming, for the sake of it, if you see anybody coming towards you, you're just going to duck down, and we'll say that because you're tiny, that you will be hidden. Oh, and as you see Ziva approach, you just duck. And yeah, you are
I'm
you.
rolling perception because I am actively looking for
Okay.
this
Ziva, I need you
missing
back here as
bastard.
the only person who could potentially read this door. I need you here, not there.
Oh, Ziva spots him so fast, just looking around, and just as you're just kind of scanning, you see like this his little tail just kind of flicking. You see the little tuft of hair sitting up from some of the leaves. You immediately know that Killa's there.
In the most mom voice that I cannot imitate, you are just gonna hear a shrill, "You fuck!" And she's going straight for you.
Oh, baby. What you gonna do, honey?
She's gonna grab you by the shirt and pick you up, maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know how
while
much
that's
you
going on-
weigh.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's strong.
Oh. Ziva, does that hit?
Alright.
I don't think that hits. All right, so
No,
as
it's not.
as you reach your hand in to try and grab him, you just kind of see this little tiny fist of fury just come swinging out, and you just barely
I'm
pull.
going to
Oops, sorry.
dodge it and grab him in one motion.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you. Let me double check. Yeah, you fucking grab him. You just are able to grab him and pull him out.
She's gonna pull you up to her head height and just dead eye to eye. What did you do?
I do not know. Wham in the head. I hide. You angry? Did you hit me?
She's gonna point behind her to the bridge. Did you run across that bridge?
Yes, and nothing there. See? Nothing.
She's not even gonna wait for anything after yes. She's tossing you back in the bush and marching to the bridge.
Okay.
I'm walking to Karma saying, I'll go back and hit the bell again.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
I'm gonna stay at
Ziva,
the wall. and keep watching.
Ziva, I got the bell. We need you for the ritual.
She's just gonna sigh and fly back up here.
Okay.
While you're at it, make sure everybody's out of the water.
Okay, so Killa and are down by the bell. Penetrator is in the middle landing by the waterfall, and everybody else is up by the wall. Okay. So we'll say for the sake of it, you're just going to hit the bell 4 times.
Yes.
Okay. As you strike the bell, the 4th time, the water is going up. It starts to flow a little bit faster. It gets a little bit deeper. It starts to settle, go down to where it was, and that same familiar doorway just starts to appear again in the stone face and the rock wall. And that archway with the writing Hit it, and the little bell sticks out again, and it's just there.
All right, homegirl, ritual time.
She's gonna start back up on her ritual.
Okay. While
I'm just
Ziva
playing
is doing that,
sentry.
is
I'm
anybody
using
else?
my hands as blinders for Ziva.
That's fine. While she's doing the ritual, is anybody else doing anything? I'm assuming now. Let's see here. Ziva, Crag, Arme, and Karma are all up by the wall. Everyone, yeah, same positions as before. Okay, Ziva is going to go ahead and do the rituals. She sits down and starts to prepare everything again.
Again.
Say it takes about 10 minutes, as you'll notice this bit of light energy starts to kind of pulsate around where Ziva is, and as she goes to complete the ritual, it just kind of goes up and seeps into the ground around her and just kind of travels up her legs, kind of goes up her torso or arms, and it just kind of goes and it radiates around her head for a second. And as it starts to dissipate and you're looking at the wall, strangely, it's like there's this translation matrix in your head, and as all the words start to go from looking like gibberish, they suddenly start to make sense to you. I'm assuming you'd like to read them.
Yes, please.
So as you're sitting there looking at it, and as these symbols start to slowly transform and translate in front of you, you see, starting at the bottom left, going up and over the arch down to the other side, you see the words, "Through sound and harmony the path shall unfold. Ring the bells with care, for their order must be told." You are able to read that on the archway.
I didn't get all that.
"Through sound and harmony the path shall unfold. Ring the bells with care, for their order must be told," is what the translated text reads to you, or what you're able to read.
I'm going to sit there for a minute, but I am going to relay to them that there seem to be other bells that we're missing.
What did it
and
say?
It seems like...
I'm going to
sorry, I'm
glare
typing.
around.
Sorry, you
and remain
glitched
in
my
voice.
brain. She'll tell you word for word.
Okay.
As you say this out loud, you start to see the bell that is sticking from the doorway start to emanate a light a little bit. And it pulsates about 3 times, and then it stops. And the words go back to being kind of dull. You're still able to read them, but they were, as you were reading them out loud and saying them, there was a light that kind of began to emanate from them and kind of pouring into the bell. As the bell pulsates 3 times, it starts to go dark again, and everything just kind of goes back to just being standard and dull.
Gotcha. Since we were told word for word, can you just reiterate that again so I can type it down?
"Through sound and harmony, the path shall unfold. Ring the bells with care, for their order must be told." I will put it in the chat for you guys to be able to read as well.
How is the told spell? Oh, you already... I'm an idiot. Thank you.
You guys can actually talk this instead of typing, because every time you type this, it makes my screen shift to you talking. If you're gonna talk, fucking talk, damn it.
It was a great one. They're back and forth, back and forth. Okay.
God damn it!
Christ. There's a conversation being had without us. Seriously, it's just spanning to a black portion of the fucking screen.
I don't feel in the loop anymore.
Well, I'm still standing to the bell. I don't know any of this right at the. Well,
No,
whatever it is.
you don't know any of this at the
Yeah.
current point. Penetrator doesn't know
I
what's
know
going
who's
on.
left.
Killa doesn't know what's
Our-
going on, and neither does the only four people that know.
Sorry.
The only four people that know anything are the four people that are currently up there.
Are our communication devices working?
For those of you that have it, yes.
I have mine.
Mine's been on. It's just nobody said anything yet.
Can I use mine to relay what was told to us, specifically the poem? And I don't know if I noticed what was going on with the door when it was being read or not, but
Absolutely.
okay, I will relay all of that information.
And
On the
I will
communications
say,
bracelet.
those of you that actually have a communication device, you hear his message.
Let's sit here without the slightest of ideas.
If there is anyone who does not have one,
Go ahead, tell them to raise their hands.
Those of you who have this, just verbally say this out loud to people who are next to you.
It's literally standing alone, dude.
Killa, you got that?
Yes, there are more bells. Clearly, this one is not next in order, for it causes violence.
Okay, I'm talking to the armband now, to Karma. Was there anything else that we need to know besides the poem? That's it? Just bring them in order, so... Should I hit the thing 4 times again?
Well, 4 might be its numeration. It might be 4 in the order. There might be 4 bells. There could be 5 or 6 bells.
Well, we got this invisible one here. Was there a bell near the door?
Yes.
Okay, then that's 2. Has anybody ran into anything else?
No, I tried throwing randomly farther down the river, but I didn't see anything.
Well, so how should we do this? Try to do this one 4, try that one 4?
This bell's still visible, right?
Yeah, it's visible. It's just not. If you were looking at it when she read it out loud, you saw the glow. If you weren't looking at it, the only one that saw the glow is Ziva.
I think I was.
We'll just say we'll say you were looking at it. So yes,
Yeah,
you saw that it was glowing when she said the words out loud, and now it is no longer glowing.
Okay, so I'll relay that I saw what Ziva did there, and then I'm just going to ask the penetrator, you still have a communications bracelet, right? If I get nothing back, then I guess I'll know.
Are you verbally saying this?
Yeah, I'm going to verbally say this. I mean, I don't know. I'll shout to penetrator. Hey, do you still have your communications bracelet?
I'm gonna hold up both my hands and just go like this.
Do I see a communications bracelet on it?
No, you do not see a communication bracelet on him.
Oh my god. Okay. I am
At the same time, both Crag and Arme look at you like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Am I just on crack? Am I the only one with this fancy piece of jewelry?
No.
I'm gonna hold out my arm and you'll see like an arm cuff.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go down to the cave. I'm gonna go take a look at the cave again.
Okay.
No explanation, Ben.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm literally just
I
gonna
say that out
follow
loud,
you.
that I'm gonna go check out the cave.
Okay.
Watch out on the bridge.
Now we're just left
Watch your
up
head.
here by ourselves with no Okay.
Well, Ziva has one, right?
No, she
Oh,
left
I left
too.
them.
You left with me?
Yeah.
Did you
Watch
guys
the
see
bridge.
the other bell?
Would you like to go into the cave, Ziva?
I'm gonna walk back up to the other door real quick and try to look at the door. Just. Have you guys found any other bells while I'm walking by?
Are we supposed to be looking for other bells?
I'm not sure.
I said
think
that
that's
earlier
a-
before I read the thingy.
So you want me to just walk around with a stick and just start till I see something?
Do you?
Please, yes.
Dope. Okay, is there a stick around?
I mean, you're in the woods, so I'm sure you could find one.
Hey, this is a weird world. Okay. Yeah, I want to find a stick that's approximately 5 feet long, and just
Sure, if there's a tree
aimlessly-
right next to you, go ahead and roll a strength check for me to see if you can snap a branch off. You try and try, but this is a really stubborn branch. It's like
Craig,
it's a little bit thicker than you can really deal with.
sitting here. Craig.
Oh no!
What did you do today?
My
You
foundry-
sniffed bushes, fell into rivers.
It's okay if you
Hold
need to
on.
if you need to close and reopen it, go ahead and do so. That's fine.
Yeah, my foundry it's reloading now, but it just
It's
shut
fine.
down.
It's done that to me a couple times.
Okay. So I go over to help Arme to get her a branch.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Rolls on the net.
Fucking
Motherfucking
shit.
how do I know?
Frag 20s all day.
Fucking splintered the goddamn tree into toothpicks.
Just for
Okay.
funsies, you walk up to the tree. What are you doing to that poor tree?
Whole limb.
I want to pull the whole tree out of the ground.
Oh,
there
you-
we go. Got
Craig
you.
just casually just walks up to this tree and just kind of pushes Arme out the way with like a grunt and just grabs it, and you just kind of see the strain for a second and kind of preps himself and just lifts the entire fucking tree out of the ground and just goes to hand it to Arme, just extending.
You know, as people do.
Here, I make it easier for you.
Can you make it smaller?
Uh,
Just a little. I don't know.
But I
Throw it over your
try to-
knee.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Well, because you critically succeeded in this type of situation, we'll just say you just kind of set it down and snap a branch off and just kind of
Thanks.
clear some of the smaller ones, and you just reach out and hand it to her. So now you are armed with, we'll say, a 6-foot long branch.
Cool. Thanks, Craig. I don't know what
Yeah,
you want to do with that tree now, so.
can I
Okay.
like javelin toss it towards the wall?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Give me another strength check.
I want to hit the door though, so. see if it
That's
opens.
fine.
Oh my god.
What the?
So you just kind of
Just
see
don't
as Crag just stands there and just kind of tossing it up like it's a little fucking police baton, just kind of grabs it and palms it and just things back and like a fucking javelin just yeets it at the rock wall, and it just goes, and you hear just pure impact, and the tree kind of at the end just splinters and explodes, and
Damn it.
nothing happens. It's a rock wall.
It's a pretty quick and solid rock wall.
I don't think anyone can doubt that. At this point.
I'm just gonna start cheering. Nice throw!
Thanks.
Fucking.
Can I check to see if there are any bells in this cave?
Yeah, go ahead and go in and roll a investigation
Where's the
check.
cave? Where did you go? I was following you.
I'm
Cave
down
is
at the bottom right.
across the way. There you go.
There we go.
But I was
Thank
kind
you.
of
Alright,
hoping
so
that
is-
we would have a communication. Like,
Ziva and Karma are down at the cave.
She did not pick up on it, hun. She's here.
all right, okay, I'm getting my laps in. Okay, investigation 17.
As you're walking around in the cave, you don't see anything. It's just a cave with some slightly disturbed dirt from when you were walking around in there earlier. Other than that, there's literally nothing there. Just dirt on the ground and rock.
Okay, I don't see a bell in here at this point in time.
Randomly, Ziva's just gonna look you dead in the face and say, "What if we hit him at the same time?"
We could definitely try that.
Pen.
She's just gonna keep staring at you.
Stop.
I've done my
Do
walking.
you have anything hanging off the rock that looks like a bell that you're standing on?
No,
Look over the edge and
there's nothing there. It's
Nope.
just a cliff face. Not really a cliff
Okay.
face, just a little drop down with a waterfall. But no, you don't see anything.
Thank you.
I wave my stick around here in my corner and see if there's anything in the way.
Yeah, you just start swinging, around and walking around and swinging and swinging and swinging, and not a damn thing is happening.
If only there was somebody up here to talk with us. He's fucking abandoned us. Jesus.
What are you talking about?
Has anybody checked on the opposite side of the river?
I was heading that way, but I stopped because I wanted to make sure that I was
There's some nice
checking the...
flowers over there.
All right, we're just gonna say this: if down at the end of the river, the other side of the map, there is nothing different. Everything is the exact same down there. The only thing that is different at this point in time right now is that doorway and the bell that extended from it.
Let's try
Does-
hitting them at the same time, Ziva. I think that's a solid idea. I'm gonna go sit by
Dope.
this bell over here, and you go fly up
Okay.
there, and we'll call it out over our communication bracelet
Why?
when we're gonna hit them.
She's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna stand there and wait for you. Don't make this take as long as you want.
I'm gonna say over the bracelet, "Are you at the bell yet?"
Yes.
Okay. And then I would like to start a countdown from 3. And then, you know what? Hit the bell on go. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. And then we'll both hit the bell on go. Okay?
Excellent. Super clear. Thank you.
Okay. So I'd now like to start the countdown from 3, 2, 1. And as I say go, I'm going to hit the bell
Yeah.
on this end.
Schmack.
Okay, so you're attempting to hit the bell at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you both strike the bell, world starts to go dark. A couple seconds pass. You are all back where you first landed in the realm.
Well,
don't think
shit.
that was it.
And she's gonna check her notebook for those pictures again.
The pictures are still there, but everything else within this realm has been completely undisturbed.
What about the tree?
Yeah, the tree I threw, is that still there?
Nope. That is back where it was before you tore it out of the ground.
Oh my Jesus.
We could run a killer lumber business in this little pocket spot.
Oh, yeah.
So Karma, what happened?
We attempted to hit the bell at the same time, and it seems like that was not the solution to our predicament.
Well, should we hit the one bell 4 times and then follow up with hit the other bell 4 times?
Well, I mean, that thing seemed to pulse 3 times, so maybe we hit that bell 4 times, then we hit the doorbell. Fuck. The bell. Rock wall bell 3 times and see where that takes it.
All right, I will head down to the big bell.
Sweet. And Ziva, would you mind hitting that bell?
She's already walked away.
Okay, cool. Absolutely.
Same countdown as you had, Karma?
Well, I think it might not be same time based. So go ahead and do your racket 4 times, and then once you've hit it 4 times, let us know. And then
Okay.
I'm saying this all over the bracelet, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that's why my character
Perfect.
was walking, just listening to the bracelet as he goes.
And then we'll cue Ziva to hit hers 3 times after that.
Okay, I will do my hits to light, dark, light, dark, light, dark.
Okay, so you hit it 4 times, and that familiar archway appears. The bell extends, and there it is. The doorway's there again.
All right, Ziva, now you try hitting it 3 times.
She's gonna tap it 3 times.
Okay. As you strike the bell, once, twice, a third time, 3 more bells appear in the area around you.
Awesome.
Did anything happen?
There's new bells.
Oh God.
After about 20 seconds pass, the bells all disappear.
She's gonna try and hit the doorbell 3 times again, and then smack the bell that's closest to her.
As you hit it
If
again,
it shows up.
nothing happens.
I'm gonna reach out and see if the bell that I was standing right next to is there anymore.
Nope. You just reach out. It's like whatever the hell was there is just gone.
Anything happen?
Well, they disappeared.
You want me to start again?
If you want.
Okay.
Writing bell PTSD in my bio now.
I hit the bell 4 times.
Which bell?
The one I'm
The
next
bridge
to.
bell.
The bridge bell.
Yeah. Instead of me putting everybody's tokens back, you all restart again.
Okay, so
Sorry.
What if we position? This is Crag, obviously. So hits the bell on the bridge. Ziva hits the bell 3 times, the wall bell, and then there's one person where each of the 3 bells showed up, and we hit them each twice, maybe if we're doing like a 3-2-1 pattern.
I think that's a solid idea.
yeah,
Although, I
assuming
don't
we
know where
started
Crag
over
is,
and
so I don't
we're
know if
all
I
like
heard that.
standing next to each other, Ziva's just gonna kind of turn to Crag.
I'm gonna
starting to like you.
reiterate something that happened before to try and help this situation out.
We're gonna be here all day.
When you said the words out loud, the doorway archway glowed, and so did the bell. So, now that the realm is reset and you're rearmed with that information, what are you doing? I never would have thought that the very first puzzle that I actually designed for this campaign would fuck with you guys this much almost 3 years later. This is fucking amazing.
Puzzles are like that.
How long does
Also, it is the
comprehend
first one.
How long does comprehend languages last?
An hour.
Is it working?
Yeah, it has not been an hour in game yet.
Does the thing still glow? Because we were told that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey Ziva, can you read the phrase again? Can you read the rock wall? Is it bellified right now after the 4?
She'll read.
No,
she'll
because
read
the realm reset.
Okay. I'm gonna communicate to could you smack the bell 4 more times?
Got it.
Okay, he goes down, he smacks it 3 times, the doorway appears, the bell extends. Currently, it is glowing.
Okay.
It pulses
Hey,
once,
Read it.
It pulses twice. You're reading it now?
Yes.
Okay. It pulses a third time and it fades and it comes back. The doorway, the text is glowing, the bell is glowing. It pulses once. Pulses again. Pulses again. It goes dark.
Okay. Ziva, could you tap the bell 3 times and then read the phrase?
I will do as he says.
Okay. You go up and you tap the bell 3 times. Nothing happens. You read the phrase in the doorway. It comes to light again and begins to pulse.
Maybe you have to hit it while it's pulsing.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and
It
time
pulses
that
once.
with
It pulses twice. It pulses a third time. It goes dark.
Or kissing?
Were you hitting it while it pulsates or no?
Yes, yeah, that.
Okay, that's why I was giving you that. It pulses once. Just all right. So
Oh yeah.
okay, so it pulsed 3 times. You hit it 3 times. As you hit it,
I have rhythm.
the 3 bells appear.
Can I try to look closely at the nearest bell to me and see if
Yeah, go ahead and give me a investigation check on. Actually, give me a investigation check will work. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. 18.
Okay. Do you understand Sylvan?
No.
Okay.
Would
All
I
right.
be able to determine what language it is?
Yes.
On looking at it.
Yes. So you can relay that, and we'll say,
I have
yeah. Okay. So you understand.
Can you read this bell?
All right. So which are you reading? The bell below you?
This bell.
I'll read whichever one Karma asks me to read. Yeah.
This one would be the one I'd have sight on.
Okay. So
Awesome.
what that one says on it is it says the 4th note, strong and bold, the ancient tales that knights uphold. I will post that
So on
in the
flip
chat
it,
again.
hit it harder.
That says 4th bell.
Oh, that was it. There we go.
The bell.
The bell spoke. Stupid. The bell. The bell that was underneath. It says that's what it says on the bell.
I'm gonna read it out to Karma and then turn to the other one next to me and read that one.
Okay. The one that's right next to you, not below you, reads,
Yes.
the 1st note, a gentle hum, the dawn's sweet kiss in morning's thrum. I'll put that in the chat as well for you. What are you investigating?
The bell that has appeared right in front of me.
Do you understand Sylvan?
That's a fantastic question.
I would love for that to be the case because that would be hilarious as a Minotaur.
I believe the answer is yes.
Okay. So for the bell that's directly in front of you, it says, the 3rd note, a vibrant ring, the joyful laughter that the winds bring.
So there's another bell somewhere.
Hey, Penetrator, I shout across the river. What did that bell say?
Something about a 3rd note.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
we
it seems
have-
like we have 1, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Is number 2
don't-
on the bridge?
Yeah, I don't know if.
That bell is still invisible.
And it didn't seem to have like text like this on it when we were all groping it.
Correct.
So I'm
It
gonna
was-
assume it's not part of the set.
It didn't feel very texty. It felt very standy, uppy, on-y to me.
We need to figure out where the second note is.
I'm gonna get like real close because you said the bell by the door is small, right? I'm gonna try and get closer and see if there's.
There is no
anything
text
behind
on that bell.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Do these bells all look pretty much identical?
They
apart from their
all
text?
look exactly the same aside from the text on them.
Hey, killer.
For a
Well-
random hint of this, remember what you've had to do in the past. In this realm, how did you activate the door?
Or
Said it out loud.
No, what did you have to do to get the door to show
You had
up?
to- You had
Oh.
to punch the other bell.
Hit the other
Or
bell.
hit it.
The bridge bell 4 times.
so
I'm
the
gonna
other
hit
two.
one of them to see if the sound matches the text or if it doesn't.
Hit the first one.
Sure.
Okay, so Badger goes up and hits it, and it's a very gentle little boom that happens. Not too high, just a very gentle tone.
That sounds like maybe the first note.
Yeah, it seems to match the description written on the bell itself. Which either means we have to guess that the bridge bell is secret bell number 2, or we're missing one.
Killer.
So,
Check the cave.
There's nothing
Please.
in the cave.
Okay, I was just trying to find another bell.
I know. I'm just letting him know before he travels all the way over there that there's nothing in the cave.
is there anything special about this round circular stone up here?
It is a round circular stone.
Interesting.
That's one of the first questions I asked too. I was like, what is this?
Did anything else show up or did anything change when she hit the first bell and made that note?
Nope, it was just a hum.
So we have to guess what the second bell is.
Is the one above the door the second bell? Or I'm just muttering it to myself because I truly don't know. Because I mean there is no mention of a second one, so maybe that means there isn't one, and then you just skip to the third. I'm not sure, but that just doesn't make any sense to me.
We said
Sure?
what we had to do to get the first the door to show up. We had to hit the first bell 4 times. Maybe we have to hit the first note 4 times for the second bell to show up.
We could try it. I mean, we know how to reset
not-
it, so if we're wrong, we
We've
can
got
just do it all
One
again.
hit so far, so I need 3 more.
Ziva's gonna absolutely look zoned out. She has both hands like leaned on her stick and she's kind of just spacing. Or she seems to be.
Could you? Man, I don't even know.
Where's this first bell?
Right next to
This
Ziva.
one to this one to my right. I don't know how to do that.
Ziva, is there another small invisible bell around them?
No,
I'm
not
asking
that
if
we found.
I don't know.
Oh,
You know, like if there's
she's
enough...
not gonna respond to you at all.
Oh, great.
Can I go and kick the stick out from under Ziva so she?
Absolutely, go for it.
God damn! Don't make a roll for it. Ziva will die.
Just say for the sake of funsies, she's just gonna walk up and just yeet the stick,
No, it's
just
fine.
fucking kick it as Ziva's just kind of leaning on it, and the stick goes whoop, and Ziva just kind of leans forward and just kind of catches herself a little bit, and I'll leave that to you for what you're doing from there.
What happened? What?
Hit the bell.
Oh,
3 more times.
Three times? Okay, and she's gonna start tapping the bell.
Yeah, the same tone, that bong, bong, bong. Nothing happens.
Just smack the bell next to me.
Yeah, as you hit it, it's very, very high. It's much more high pitched than the first bell that was struck. But as she strikes it the third time and you hit yours, nothing happened.
Can I hit this bell to see what it sounds like, or is that the bell that Ziva's also been hitting? I don't know.
No, Ziva's been
So
hitting.
This is the one to my right is 1. The one by penetrator is 3, and the one below me is 4.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I hit mine 4 times?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or I say mine, but
as you hit it, it is very, very loud. It's not very high pitched, but you hit that and it's like a fucking church bell. It is just, it echoes throughout the entire valley.
God damn.
As you're done hitting it, nothing happens.
So we need to find this second bell.
Do we need to hit all the bells at the same time?
That's an option. One is hit all 3 of them at the same time.
I'm just watching as horror as Crag just pees in front of me. Oh my god, they're still going. How much do you have?
Drank a lot of water.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's water.
I'm gonna make my way up there.
Okay.
Well, if I can get back to my character.
I'm gonna go back to where he was, but I'm not gonna walk across. I'm gonna go very slowly with my hands up, investigating it.
Okay. As you just slowly go across the bridge, you get about halfway and you feel the sturdy bell, cold metal to the touch in front of you, and you just kind of ease your way around it so you don't bash your head into it again.
How big is it? Is it head sized or bigger?
It's bigger. It was large enough for 2 people to stand on.
All right.
So I see the bells right now, right?
You see 3 bells, yes. And if you're looking at the door, you see a 4th bell that's very tiny.
All right, I'm gonna walk across to here to see if there's any invisible bell.
There's nothing there in front of you.
Okay.
Well, I am in favor of experimentation. I think we should try and figure out if one of the bells we have is bell 2, and we just don't know it.
This is like when I forgot the code to my bike lock, bro. I just fucking can't.
I remembered 3 numbers. Let's guess.
Gonna go down in history as the bell episode. We can't.
So are we gonna hit the bells at the same time, or?
I'm just standing there ready to hit the bell. Just
We
like,
can try it. I can hit bell 4 while someone hits bell 1, and someone on the shore can hit bell 3.
Pen looks ready for 3.
Actually, let's see. Jay, do you want to come hit this bell, and I'll go over there with Pen so I can give him a Is it like, is this river so wide that Penn couldn't hear us just normally? Or
He can hear you guys.
okay, gotcha. Let's go ahead and try to hit them all at the same time. We'll use the we'll use the same system as before, where we hit the bells on go, and then I will try a countdown from 3, 2, 1, go, and then I'll hit the bell in front of me, hopefully in conjunction with Ziva and Penetrator,
Yes.
Yep.
or in tandem. Sorry.
Someone gonna count down.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was it. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Smack my bell.
Everybody hits it.
All right. As the three of you hit the bell, you hear this, all three of them going off very loud, very high, very gentle, all of them kind of resonating in some type of harmony that's kind of off-putting. It just doesn't quite seem right. But nothing happens.
Did the bell on the door make any sound when we hit it?
Yeah, a tiny little bell.
Tiny bell.
What is the method in which the spell is attached to the ground?
There's kind of like, it seems, these little wooden posts that seem to appear, and it's smaller than the bell that's on the bridge, that's for sure. But it's little wooden posts that are coming up, and it just seems like this bell just appeared out of thin air and is just there, standing upright, hanging on this little wooden beam where it's just chilling.
Okay.
Ziva, could you read the door again and just see if anything happens with these bells when you read the phrase?
I shall read it.
As you say the words out loud, the text starts to glow and it starts to pulsate again.
Anything happening with these bells?
Nothing.
It only pulsed 3 times?
Mm-hmm. I would like to point out, there wasn't a specific cadence to the pulsing. It was just like over here type of pulsing. It wasn't like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There wasn't any specific cadence to it. It was just like one of those, it was activated type of things. It just blinked and then it stopped.
Should we try hitting 1, then the invisible bell, then 3 and 4 in sequence?
Let's try it. I'm down with that.
Didn't we do 1, 3, 4?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I'm gonna assume the invisible bell's number 2.
Guess the 2. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go head down there. Just tell me
Down where?
Down to the. I'm going across. Sorry, I was here, and then I'm going across. Down.
Are you going down to the invisible bell on the bridge?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Kill it. Can we swap places?
I'll scurry across and go sit in one of these trees.
That works. All right. Hit the first bell.
I will smack it.
I will hit mine.
As you hit that bell, the world goes dark. You all wind up back at the beginning. Everything reset. To speed up the process of this, we'll say you go down, you hit the bell 4 times, the door reappears. It does its little blinky thing as it appears the first time and goes dark. We'll leave you there. What are you doing?
Are we just missing a bell because we didn't hit the tiny bell enough times? Like,
We hit the tiny bell 3 times. Maybe we need to hit it 4 times.
yeah.
For the 4th bell to
Ziva,
show up.
Can you tap the tiny bell just one more time?
I'm gonna smack it again. Poke.
No.
You just walk up to the door and hit the bell.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Oh god. Can you? Oh gosh. But we haven't made
Wait,
the
did we
3
not?
bells
Yeah, wait, the
respawn,
bells
have we?
aren't out yet. So yeah, let's do that again. I'm gonna read the door and poke the little one 3 times as it flashies.
You're gonna hit it 3 times?
Do it 4 times.
I'm gonna hit it 4 times.
As you read the
Get 4
text, as you say the words on the line, and as there's blinking,
Huzzah.
4 bells appear.
Mine. Just have a fucking breakdown on the side of the river real fast.
Seriously.
And just for posterity, I can read Sylvan. What's the second one say now?
The bell that you are in front of says, "The second note, deep and serene, the whispered secrets of the evergreen."
And I'll just ask, what number his bell is.
2.
All right, so I have an ingenious plan that definitely didn't come from brute forcing my head up against rocks and bells for the past way too long. Ziva, you will hit your bell. Immediately after that, you will hit your bell. Then, Penetrator's in front of the third one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want to fuck this up. Pen, you will hit your bell, and then I will hit the bell in front of me. And let's see what happens. Ziva, you may lead us off.
I need a countdown from the
3,
countdown master.
2, 1, go!
So, as you hit the first bell, what is the performance check?
Dance.
Oh,
You do your
Okay,
first.
that's fair enough. So, as you strike the first bell, you hear that gentle hum that it does every time you had hit it previously, and it just starts to resonate. And as goes to hit the second note, it's a little bit deeper, but oddly resonates with the first one. And as the second bell is hit, you start to see the words on the doorway start to light up again. As Penetrator goes and hits the third note, and that high pitch resonating sound goes in and starts to harmonize with the other 2 bells, the words start to glow brighter and brighter on the doorway and the archway. As Karma hits the 4th note, you seem to feel this energy within you as all of these sounds just go and harmonize into one beautiful sound, just resonating throughout the entire valley. And as this happens, you see the stone archway starts to disappear. The stones underneath the archway just slowly fade, and as you start to peer through, you see where the river seems to be coming from. It comes straight down, and there's another little wooded area in front of you through the archway. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
I'm
walk.
going straight through that fucking door.
Sam.
I'd fucking take off and run through the door
Christ
before it
myself.
closed.
I look back and like, Killa, you coming?
Oh, it's opened. Yes, I'll stop dancing.
Great dance.
I'll follow. Beautiful. It
Okay.
was the dance that solved problem, yeah.
So everybody is going through the doorway?
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently.
Falls to the wall. Everyone.
We're just like, let me out of here. I can't take any more
Watching
bells.
to the fucking
So I'm
wind.
just- Man.
As you all
Do it first.
come through, you see, did the map activate for everyone?
12%.
It's loading.
It's great for me.
Okay. I'll give it a second. Hopefully it activates. Yeah, it should activate here shortly.
Gaining percentages, just slowly.
Okay.
Oh, I really needed that.
It says it loaded, but
Better refresh and see if that-
Try and refresh. It may be a little issue with it, but it shouldn't be too much. There we go. I see people are making it.
I'm set at a hundo, but I still see nothing so far.
Mine's still loading.
I refreshed the
Oh.
page and it says the site can't be reached.
Same.
Mine's still at 14%.
All right, try closing out and just relaunching and going from there. Seeing there shouldn't be too much of an issue with it. It is activated for everyone, and everyone has control of their token, so...
Site can't be reached.
Keep in mind, AWS servers are having an issue today. I don't know if this runs off of them or not.
Is Badger, are you in?
I see me and you in here, and that's it.
I'm getting.
Do you see the map or no?
It's all foggy.
That's
I
all.
see my token.
You don't see anything else?
Me and moving fog on a gray square.
Yeah, I can't.
Like
get
up
in
at
there.
the left where it shows you who all's on the map, it just shows me and you. Like the little letter bubbles.
What is going on with it?
Scourge, could you try reloading it? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I'll
based off of
refresh.
you, right?
Yeah, but my connection is fine, but give me a sec, I'll
Yeah,
relaunch.
absolutely. Just
Yeah, just give me a
the
sec.
most I got out of it was 100% progress, and then just an absolute gray.
Yeah, just give me a
box with
sec.
Nothing.
Trying to log out so I can log mine in. Hey, critical failure.
I closed out. I'm not even in the thing at the moment.
I can be in control of things. I will ruin everything. Smash delete.
Okay, so go ahead and refresh, everyone. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
We love technical difficulties because we know at least something's working.
Ah, it's so loud. Ah,
Is it loud for you?
ah. Oh, I'm muted. Jesus.
It shouldn't be that loud. I have it turned down. Do you have volume controls at all?
Yeah, I'm lowering.
It'd be ambient because it's part of the map itself. All right, can everybody see the map now?
I'm still
No, I
logging in.
cannot.
I
I
see
do
it.
not have token vision.
You don't have token vision?
Much faster this
I
time.
do not.
Okay, give me just a second.
I see map, and I see the whole thing. So I don't know if that's the intention.
Oh, that is loud. What?
How about now, Nin? You may need to refresh because I refreshed the token.
Right now. On it right now.
Within the volume controls, Shippy, you should have a way to be able to turn it down or mute it. It shouldn't be that loud, but I can't.
Oh, that's the thing. Group I'm in.
Alright, I'm doing good.
Okay.
It was a little bit glitchy on the animation for a second, but I went in and just changed my frame rate to 30, and that seems to be doing better.
Am I sideways?
Yes, you are. So everybody can see the map now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this was originally what I was trying to do with it, and and I shortened it as much as I could. It was originally a 3-hour long loop, and I definitely shortened that to only 30 seconds so it wouldn't be as taxing. So hopefully there's that. Did you get the volume figured out, Chippy?
No.
Okay.
How do I change it?
There's a little musical.
Just turn it down on my computer.
There's a little musical note thing on the little chat box where you would normally do your rolls. Up at the top, you'll see the little chat thing. There should be a musical note for you to be able to turn the volume down or mute it.
Got it.
Okay. Now, as you guys come through, you guys see the flowing river. You all see the bridge. You see this, everything that you're currently able to see. So, for this point in time, we will take a quick little break. And we will come back so everybody can go do the bathroom things and do all that stuff. And so, go ahead and take your break now that we got the map figured out. and I'll just wait here for you guys.
Okay.
Nin, everything good?
Yep.
All right.
I was hoping if I put Discord on the iPad and Foundry on the laptop, that my battery wouldn't drain as fast because it doesn't charge and it doesn't like take any power from the adapter when Foundry is on.
That's strange.
Apparently.
Did you completely quit out of Discord and all that, and all you have is Chrome running? And it's still draining it?
Yep.
Jesus. I didn't think this used that much power. It's not that intensive, really. It's more intensive on my PC because I'm hosting all of you.
Could just be because my computer's old as ass.
I feel that.
Um,
It took me a very long time to get this map to work, but I'm going to be really bummed if I can't continue to use live maps, so I'm going to have to go back to being dull and boring, and that fucking blows.
Hey, Shippy. So like where you were just at for the sound, if you use the cogwheels for settings all the way to the right in that upper corner,
yeah.
and then a pop-up should come up. Are you seeing that? Shippy. Shippy.
What? I didn't hear you,
saying,
sorry.
If you go up into the settings in the top right-hand corner of the tabs that he just had you at for the sound,
Yeah.
there's the settings for the top right-hand. Do you get, when you select that, go to configure settings,
Okay.
and then a pop-up should come up?
Yep.
Okay. On the left-hand column, select all,
Okay.
and then scroll down a little bit to maximum frame rate. And performance mode. What does it say for you?
Nothing. Hang on. Can I...
George,
Yes?
you would also like to know there's a Panda token speaker option you can turn off, so it won't automatically pull your camera under the same settings.
That's all I get.
Okay, yeah, and then on the main...
Where is that
like
at?
the list that you get on the right-hand side, scroll.
Cogwheels configure settings should be like right at the bottom.
Yep. Too fast. A little farther up.
Right at the top of the bottom. Bottom of the top.
No, don't listen to Nin. He's talking about something else. Scroll up a little more. A little more. A little more. You're looking for something that says performance mode.
There you go.
There it is, performance mode. Put that bitch to low, and then maximum frame rate to 30.
Got it, Nin, thanks.
Nice. Okay,
There you
we'll
go.
see
Let's
how
see
that
if
works.
that helps reduce some of the pull on your computer.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it
you
was-
shouldn't need 60 FPS or anything really in this. It's not like too intensive. I just have it running like this, so if you guys want to, you can. Plus, it's really just a moving river and some fog and
I think
birdies.
it looks clean as fuck, but I mean, if you're having a computer
It
problem,
fucking took me a while, but I
looks
got
clean
it.
as shit.
I had to drop
the
my
little
settings down to 30
Moving
FPS.
rainbow. You did?
Yeah,
Same.
it wasn't giving me audio continuously. It was sporadic at best.
Oh.
But everything else was working fine, so I was like, maybe
All
a
right.
little bit less.
So maybe when I do these, maybe I'll just get rid of the ambient noise that's embedded in the video and just kind of just have the map for it and get rid of the audio, and I'll just run the audio myself. Maybe I'll try that for the next one. But all right, well, it's a learning thing. Try to do something cool. I'm sorry for fucking things up.
No, I'm enjoying it.
I like
I'm enjoying
it.
it.
But
I
it is the
actually
first
love
time.
it.
Like we have to configure our settings too. So.
Yeah.
I love this.
I
This is
like it.
great. I hear the water, so it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
They
I'm
had to
also
drop
running
30 FPS.
32 gigs of memory right now of RAM. So, and all of this, the game, the stream, the the recording, the Discord, all of it is using a maximum of like 8 gigs of RAM for me right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly, that everything's holding because I'm hosting all of you. I'm streaming live. I'm recording the streaming right now. I have
Yeah.
Discord open over here with all of your cameras situated so we can put you on the stream.
Yep.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and I'm kind of surprised that like it isn't using more, but like I totally understand that. And it also, it comes down to individual bandwidth that the computers can handle.
Yeah.
So, like I'm hardwired, so I'm not worried about it.
Just pulled up all the stuff my PC's running, and I'm like nowhere near 30% even, and I still had to drop it 30 frames for it to run smoothly. So like, it might not be a specific computer issue either.
I guess
Fair.
it could very well could be Foundry. That also could be that I'm uploading and then hosting this, and with the upload, that very well could be one of the things. So, worst comes to worst, for the next one, we'll try to change the FPS on it and just lower a little bit of the quality, because it doesn't need to be super high def for this. Like some of the other maps that I have, I'm definitely going to need to work on the quality of those, because some of them are like, even when I was uploading it to try and get it to run, the Foundry was like, why are you doing this to me? So, maybe I'm going to have to work on that a little. I'm going to need to work on that a little bit. I was so happy when I got this to work, though. I took a fucking little video and I sent it to Nin. I was like, I got it! I was so fucking proud of myself.
It took me like 3 watches to figure out the water was moving.
Scorch,
Like,
I
wait,
got
what?
this thing at 40 and it's moving pretty good. It's when I think people are loading in,
Yeah.
that's when it starts going. That's all.
Fair enough. Not gonna lie, I did not expect the bell puzzle to take y'all as long as it did.
Well, we were missing a bell.
Alright, everyone's back? Everyone good? Okay. Alright, so as you guys come in here, you obviously are able to see everything in here. You guys see the flowing river, you see the bridge, and what are you guys doing? You're made it into a new area.
I'm going to cautiously walk up to the bridge.
Okay.
Having slight technical difficulties at the moment.
Okay, well wait a sec.
I will wait. I'm pretty much going to check the bridge to see if there's another bell. I know there probably isn't, but it's just kind of like my character just had a rough experience.
If there's another bell, that's it for karma. Just diving headfirst into the river.
Sorry to tell you, bud. You got about 12 more bell puzzles.
You just have to think about this like Destiny, okay? You just gotta shoot the fucking glowing orbs, and then we gotta run away and shoot the other glowing orbs.
Quite literally.
In Destiny.
Quite literally.
Also,
That's how that fucking went.
the more
like, we
the
figured
more
this
we
out at
do,
once
the
first, we can do
more
this.
we'll figure out your puzzles, and it hopefully gets easier.
I figured out the fucking Destiny 2 fucking Root of Nightmares puzzles faster than that shit.
We did, actually.
Alright,
We did.
is Pen good?
Not remotely. I seem to have lost access to the Foundry server entirely.
That's not good.
Ruh-roh.
Indeed.
Oh, more and more I'm fucking figuring out about trying to do cool things. I'm just gonna have to not. Fuck.
Get fucked.
Site cannot be reached.
This drink tasted like shit, but it's done a good job.
Oh shit, I was supposed to polish off my ridiculously alcoholic beverage a half hour ago. Fuck.
Get
Down
it
it.
down, boy.
Give me
Get her
some.
down. This was an earthquake black cherry. It tasted like
Oh.
terrible cherry syrup poured on your tongue, but like my eyes feel kind of funny, so it was worth it. It was only $2. Like
Suck
it's
it up, Jack.
incredible. Oh, I did. I sucked that hoe down. I'm gonna take one of these fucking things. So.
All right, yeah, we're good. We're fine.
I think that thing you have to duct tape to your hands.
Nope.
Oh, that will be. I don't need that tonight. I'm not playing Tarkov too.
All right, we will wait for Nin to return. So just nobody move their shit.
May I look around?
No.
Oh, that's right. He's not even in the Discord. Duh. See, big alcohols.
Trying to avoid what happened last time of Crag just yeeting off somewhere and going, "What do I see?" No, we're just not fucking doing that again.
I'll behave.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What, you and your 3 nat 20s?
That's it, by the way. Like that's it for the rest of the fucking game. Y'all are fucked because she just rolled back to back fucking nat 20s and that's it. You're done.
I know.
three in a
I
row.
know for sure
Three.
you've rolled 3 today.
Yeah.
Three in
I
a
think you may have
row.
rolled 4.
And I haven't done that much, but I've done good ones in fighting, so hopefully my luck will stay.
That's
And
fair.
that there be violence. I'm ready to shoot something.
Let's
I'll be there to
hope.
pick you up, don't worry.
Let's hope Nin's able to get back in. Otherwise, he's just gonna have to play via Discord.
I really hope it becomes a thing where like Crag just has random moments of enlightenment. Just randomly absurd. It's super.
Hey, the
creepy.
more the dice tell for it, the better that's gonna be. So.
We'll see.
The
I
dice
did like
do
that I
not
was able
ask
to
for
pull the whole fucking
consent.
tree out of the ground.
I don't know what it
So I'm gonna let you know. I
You know
rolled.
what the rocks are saying.
I rolled when you did that to see if it was gonna splinter enough to hit the fucking bell, and like it didn't hit the DC I set for it. Because if that would have hit the bell, it would have popped up. But it didn't, and I was like, "Damn, that would have it would have been so good if the just bell would have just appeared for you guys." I was trying, but I rolled really low, so get fucked.
So you should have let me roll.
No,
A blind
I don't think you guys
No,
realize just how
better.
often I wind up rolling for things during this to see if you guys are gonna get like any type of help. My rolls have been terrible tonight. Just absolutely fucking terrible. And I was like, wow, this fucking sucks. I was like, I can't even offer any fucking assistance right now. Alright, and then... Hello!
Hi, my Discord decided my PC didn't need to be on,
Oh,
and I loaded
jeez.
back in.
Okay. Alright, so, you are good. You said you were trying to go towards the bridge.
Yes, slowly trying not to run into potentially another bell that was invisible or something that was invisible.
Okay, go ahead and step onto the bridge.
Stepping here.
Oh,
As soon as your foot touches the base of the bridge, you see this red-robed, kind of gaunt-looking figure standing there in front of you. And he just hovers there for a second, looking at you.
Hello.
Who dares enter my domain? You do not belong here. What say you?
True. We are just passing through.
What is your purpose?
Actually, hold on. I need to look at what my purpose was. So many different things. I wrote down multiple things. Trying to find. Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Insert town name.
That's what I'm trying to find.
I have
Sparrow's
come to
Hollow?
visit. Insert town name
you're
here.
looking for. Okay.
Arnhem's Haven. We're here to head to Arnhem's Haven.
He just kind of looks at you quizzically. There's no haven here. You do not belong.
True.
That's why we're trying to. Well, with your permission, we would like to cross your territory to the other side.
Denied.
Do I have line of sight?
Hold the fuck on.
Yes, you have line of sight.
Oh, all right.
Arcanum's hated.
I was wondering if I could maybe interject here into this conversation.
I look back. Anybody else got anything? Because I'm kind of lost.
I'm gonna say hi. My name is Karma. Would you happen to be able to tell us where you are? I mean, where we are.
What about, we also know the name of the capital, guys. Just...
He's gonna stand there and he's just slowly gonna just turn towards Karma. You are in Piristrad, dear boy. What do you seek?
I lean over. Should we tell him?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Secrets are not your friend here.
Oh, okay. Well, do you happen to know how we could get to Athasano Grove?
Oh, did I say that wrong?
As you
We visited
say,
multiple places.
as you say that, he turns and kind of stands a little more upright. Why do you seek the grove?
We have been sent on a mission, and we have to get there as soon as we can.
Sent by whom?
King Valinor!
That guy.
I love this group conversation right now. It's amazing.
He turns slightly and he begins to move forward just a little bit.
I'm gonna ready my weapon.
Are you taking your weapon out?
If I notice this, I will tackle Killa.
You are too far away from him.
Way behind you.
Killa, are you taking your weapon out?
Yeah. But I won't be aiming it. I'm just gonna pull it out.
As you draw your weapon,
I step to the right.
I need you to roll a perception check.
Mm-hmm. 19.
As you draw your weapon and hold it down at the ready, looking over to your right, you see a winged red dragon sitting on the rocks right by the waterfall, looking at you. Just breathing, staring at you, eyes squinting. Not doing anything really, but just kind of sitting there crouched on the rock. And the red figure on the bridge is just gonna turn and look up and just... So... King Valinor, you say? He's gonna look directly at Penetrator. I think you're lying. King Valinor hasn't been around for a century.
I was told this place was destroyed, so we're both confused as fuck. Maybe we can help each other out.
Destroyed? But my dear boy, do you see this beautiful area? My river flows, the grass grows, and my dragon grows hungry.
And that's a nice boulder. And I'm gonna point at the rock in the river.
No more lies. Why are you here?
Can I push past and
Oh, no, I'll step aside. If you
Karma?
put your hand on me at all, I will move aside so you can come through.
Don't even
Okay.
tempt me with that D20 having ass.
No, I just want to walk up and just be like, all right, Billy Goat Gruff, are you going to let us pass or am I going to have to make you let us?
Oh, fuck.
I'm immediately falling back 30 feet.
Roland's
Fucking steel with a red dragon staring
Fucking Jesus Christ, Craig.
I haven't seen the dragon.
Ugh.
As soon as she said that, I was backing up. Can I back up at all?
Well, I will say this. He literally just pointed and said, and my dragon is
pointed
hungry.
out
So
the
all of
dragon.
you are aware of the dragon now.
Oh,
Oh, the dragon. Do you retract your fucking statement?
No, it's too late. It said, do me a favor, roll an intimidation check.
Please fail.
Better be.
One time in your fucking life, please fail.
Oh shit, here we go. Oh shit, here we
That
go.
was the veil. Oh no.
God.
no.
So
I asked for too much.
you said to him, let us pass before I make you. Is that how that went?
Yeah. I called him Billy Goat Gruff.
As you say that, he's gonna come right up close.
Oh no.
Right as those words left your mouth, he just disappeared and just reappeared right in front of you. I'd like to see you try. I need all of you to roll initiative.
I wouldn't.
I wanted to move away.
I'm so on this shit. I've been spamming roll initiative for the last like 5 minutes. I've been so ready for this.
I was trying to move away as soon as she said that. Am I allowed to move? That's what I was
There's no combat encounter in your current.
There is combat encounter
Stop
now.
lying to me.
Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Where the hell
Poor
is
Krog.
initiative?
Poor Krog.
Never mind.
I gotta find it.
Oh, good.
Where?
Oh,
What is
mother.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
initiative normal?
I didn't want to be in the front.
I'm
Oh,
between him
I'm-
and the dragon.
I'm very sorry that all of you just got fucking shafted with initiative.
But as soon as she said that, I wasn't allowed to move.
I am literally between him and the dragon. I am currently in the most position of fucked. Oh,
Can I just
my
like
God.
throw my hands up and be like, okay, I'm sorry I said anything, and then
No.
Oh god.
Forget
Do I
about
have
it.
anything that can stop?
It's too late for that, honey.
Mistakes were made,
I didn't even get a chance to
but
look
they
at
were
the
in
shit.
character mistakes, so we eat them.
Yeah.
So,
Things have happened. X are here.
as you are now all officially in combat. So, the red figure that is there in front of you at the top of the initiative order is the Archmage. He's gonna sit there for a second. You're gonna see this disturbing, like, creepy just smile as he just stares directly at Crag, who obviously tried and failed miserably to intimidate this being. So, that being said, he's gonna start.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, you all are lucky. Gonna do a magic. I told you I've been rolling terribly with this, but cast his first little magic missile on it. He's gonna look directly at Crag, and Crag, you're gonna take 2 points of damage. He just kind of reaches out with this little smile on his face, and just kind of you see this releasing of this arcane energy going directly forward. It hits you right in the chest. And it's just a little, you kind of brush it off like what the fuck was that? And he just kind of gives you a little giggle, and he's gonna step back. In a second, he's just gonna kind of disappear and reappear about 10 feet back.
I'm gonna ready my axe.
Oh, come on. Alright. Kilo, you're up next.
Fantastic. I'm gonna back the fuck up away from this dragon.
Okay.
And how far away am I from this bitch? 80 meters? Perfect. I can still hit him. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
At him.
Okay, go for it.
That means that I want to stop being an asshole game. Thank you.
Okay. 14 misses. As you pull out the Mosin and you just go to aim at him and you're just trying to draw and you're just kind of sitting there. The water's kind of, a little bit of that mist is just coming over him and it kind of just messes with your vision a little bit on him. You can't quite get the target and you take a shot and it just goes wide left and it winds up hitting the rock face behind him. That ends your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Penetrator, you are up.
40 feet.
Okay.
And keep an eye on that dragon with a ready dodge action.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action for dodge in case what?
Y'all can bully this old man without me, in case the dragon swoops down.
Okay.
I want to be able to get out of its way.
All right, thank you. So you're holding your action. All right, moving on to the next one. Karma, you are up.
Could I attempt to converse with the Archmage at this point?
Sure, go for it. What are you gonna say?
Right.
Talk to me. Convince me.
Convince you. Okay, so I would just like to say, look, I think we all got off on the wrong foot here. We just spent, for what felt like days, possibly even 2 weeks even, trying to understand a bell puzzle. And a lot of us are just very tired about solving bell riddles, listening to bells all day. To be completely and utterly honest with you, we seek a William the Wise, and we must speak with him. I apologize that we weren't so forthcoming at the beginning. However, this was of a highly secretive nature at the beginning. But I would be willing to share more information with you if we could possibly all just calm down.
So, one, roll a perception for one. And then two, you're going to roll a persuasion check. So perception, then persuasion, please.
Perception 11.
Okay, so for that, I'll let you know what you saw really quick. As you mentioned the name William the Wise, you saw this flash of anger on his face, this pure, disgusted hatred just flash across his face for a second. Now roll persuasion.
Just bare mid-range.
So as you finish your... Wow. He kind of just stops for a second and puts his hand down and gives you this little throaty giggle. Just, the bells, boy. The bells fooled you. For 2 weeks, a day, a month, a year? My dear boy, how do you expect to thrive in Pirastrad if you can't handle simple bells?
I expect a good friend like you could help us.
He's just gonna kind of throw his hands in the air, just bah! I don't need your words, boy. That's your turn. Ziva, you're up.
I don't wanna. I am going to draw my weapon and cast. Where is it? Absorb elements. Well, let me click on it. There we go. I could move. I should probably back up a little. Ooh, why? Back up a little bit. But that's all of my actions, so...
Yep.
Yay.
Okay, so you do know what absorb elements does, right?
Yes.
There hasn't been a triggered attack on you yet.
Wait, can you only do it when it's triggered?
It absorbs. It's a reaction type thing. He hasn't attacked you.
I thought you held it. All right, fine. I'll cast Blur. We'll do this one instead.
No, I didn't hold an action. Penetrator held an action. Okay, so currently blurred. Did it apply the effect to you or no?
It doesn't. It doesn't have Blur as an option.
That's stupid.
Screw me.
I put a thing on here to be able to put blur. I don't understand why.
Let's do this one.
Oh well, it's fine. All right, so you've got blur currently. That's fine. Okay, that ends your turn.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next up in the initiative order, the dragon is going to just lift up, and he's gonna right about here, and he's just gonna sit there, and he's just gonna be kind of floating in the air, and he's gonna turn, and he's gonna look in Killa's direction. And he's actually just going to hold his action right now and just kind of sit there, and you're going to see him look directly at Killa, and it seems like he's drooling a little bit, like tasty red meat. And he's just going to sit there.
Control your boyfriend.
He's just going to float there, and he's going to hold his action. Going on to the next in the initiative order. Crag, you are up. What are you doing?
Apologizing? No, where am I at? Okay.
You are right at the base of the bridge.
Am I close enough for? Yeah. I want to attack with my axe.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where is what? You're attacking?
Attack.
Yeah, if you go under inventory, if you're using a weapon, it should be one of those.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, roll the attack.
Did it not?
No, she has to click attack in the chat, or I'll take care of it.
I got it.
Okay, so never mind. So you rolled a 9. Yeah, that misses. So you'd have to close the distance anyway. So you run up to, I'll move you up. You go running up, and you go to swing, and he just kind of smiles and just kind of moves to the side and goes, "I thought you were going to make me leave. What happened to all that bravado?" That ends your turn, or are you stepping back a little bit?
I want to step back.
Okay.
As far as I can.
Let's see here, 5, 10, 15. So you can go pretty much back to where you started. He's just going to kind of lean back and kind of smile at you with that. All right, next in the initiative order, we have
Well, I'm going to try to cast command on him.
Okay.
He needs to make a. Trying to read it. Back click it, don't I? So, trying to get it. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You
DC
still have stealth
15.
lines.
I need to hold on really quick. I just need to see if
It was either him or the dragon. I was just like, it's closer.
He got an 11, so he fails. What are you telling him?
Grovel.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
pull off my mask and tell him to grovel, and then I'm going to walk behind the bridge to the left of Karma and take cover behind the bridge
okay.
over here. And then I'll end my turn.
All right. So you're just looking at him and just telling him to grovel. So as you say this, you see him just kind of twinge and just kind of goes prone and just kind of puts his head down a little bit. But he is now prone at the moment. How long does this last?
It's on his turn. He'll fall prone, end his turn.
Yeah, that's right. So that's how that goes for now. All right, next one is Arme. Arme, he's currently prone.
Is he conscious or just prone?
He's conscious. He's like on the ground. That's all.
Melee attackers are advantage.
Yep.
Well, he's currently not prone. It's not his turn.
It's my narrative, sir.
Yeah, I remember. I'll stop. I messed up.
I feel like the moment I touch this man, that dragon's gonna get real pissed off.
At least you aren't the delicious snack.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm within
Neither are
death
you.
range.
And throw your boyfriend.
I'm not entirely sure who that was to, but okay.
What are you doing?
Fuck. I think we really can only continue trying to reason with this man. Trying to keep up with what Karma was saying. So, with persuasion, I noticed that. One second. What's the fucking wizard that we're looking for?
William.
William the Wise.
Thank you. I noticed that when Karma said William the
No, you
Wise,
didn't.
he got. I'm standing fucking 6 feet away.
No, you didn't.
Cool.
The only reason Karma noticed it is he was right there, and also he's turned towards Karma, not turned towards you, which is the only reason why you didn't.
Then I guess with persuasion, we really need to take a chill pill for half a second and like actually try to finish this dialogue before we get all pissy in our panties. 'Cause like Karma said, we've been dealing with the bell puzzle, which you laughed about. Understandably, it was not our greatest moment. Really don't have a beef with you. Really just trying to like pass through, I should say, not like die, but like pass through.
You're saying this to him?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion. He's currently face down on the bridge and just grunting. You moving? You doing anything else? You staying there?
I guess I'll try to make a couple of steps closer, but
Okay.
that's about it.
All right. That ends your turn. It comes back to the Archmage's turn, and you see him on the bridge just kind of just trying to push and just down, and he's just getting angry as he just turns and looks over as to where is on the ground, and you just see this seething hatred come on his face as he's fucking mad. That's gonna end his turn. Killer, you're up.
Do I have disadvantage on the Archmage?
Because he's prone, yes. And also, with the amount of people that are around him, you'd be firing at disadvantage.
Let's us. No, I'm gonna try to smack the dragon again, I guess.
Okay.
Stop, stupid game sheet. UI is hurting my soul.
Okay, go ahead, roll the attack.
Boom. Nope. I suck today.
Yeah, that misses. As you fire at the dragon, he kind of, I can't remember how to rotate.
Control thing. Control mouse wheel.
Ah, that does it. As you fire at him, he turns and just looks even more so at you. It just seems like he's getting a little bit more hungry as that bullet comes whizzing towards him. We're going to have that end your turn. We're going to go back up to Pen.
I'm gonna shout at the mage. If I told you Kai sent us, would you let us pass?
No response from the Archmage at the time due to the fact that he is still face fucking the ground.
Let me know if you get an answer. I'm just gonna keep watching your dragon.
Alright, that ends your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Karma, you're up.
All right. I'm going to get up right next to him. I'm going to get right next to him. And then I'm going to pull out my library card out of my backpack. And then I'm just going to whisper in his ears. And we're just going to, I know his face first in the ground, but I'm going to kind of put that like into perspective near his eyeballs. Like, look, man. It seemed like maybe you're not quite so much of a fan of this William the Wise, but I kind of have a free ticket here that could get me access to him. I'm not quite sure if I like William the Wise or not myself. He's kind of important to some stuff that I have to get taken care of, but if you'd like to explore that option with me, I think it'd be a good idea if we all just calm down here for a bit. Maybe you tell me a little bit about what you want, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I want, and we can see how that goes. I'll give you until you stand up to think about it. And yeah, just keep holding on to that thought there for me. I'm just gonna slip that back into my pocket.
As you say this to him, and because you're so close to him, you hear very muffled, which actually I'm going to just DM this to you. One moment. In a very gruff, muffled tone, that's what you hear him say directly to you in response. And that ends your turn?
Yeah, I'll just not be sitting down on the ground anymore, I guess. And I'll just be standing up.
Okay. Ziva, you're up. You're muted.
Yeah. I am going to reach into my belt pouch, grab some of my jerky, and sort of try and entice this dragon to get their attention. See if that works or not.
So you just kind of take it out and you're just kind of waving it in the air?
Trying to, like, yeah. It's like, you hungry? Come here. Hello?
He's going to step forward about 5 feet. And now the dragon is looking at you. But at this, looking at you, looking at Killa, just kind of
Decisions.
looking at both of you, his head just kind of waving back and forth. Does that end your turn? You doing anything else?
I'm gonna step a little bit this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now with the dragon's turn, he's gonna keep kind of looking at both of you, trying to figure out what he wants to do. He's going to fly up into the air about another 15 feet. He's currently about 60 feet in the air now, just kind of... And he's just going to hover about right here in between the two of you, and he's just kind of sitting there, just circling around, staring at the three of you that are in his vicinity right now. And he's gonna stop rotating, and he's just gonna keep an eye on the mage at the moment. He does have his back turned, but he is again 60 feet in the air right now. And he's going to end its turn as well. Going to Crag.
Craig wants to see if he can just kind of step over him and continue past. Do I have enough space for that?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I say with having to step over him and Karma being right there, you can make it directly past him. And you will notice, well, the rest of them will notice that as you pass the Archmage, the dragon is then going to start hovering towards you, and he's going to sit there now, eyes completely fixed on you.
My new mount, no. All right.
You doing anything else? You attacking, or you just ending your turn?
I'm ending my turn right there.
You can hold an action if you want.
Is that in case, like, he attacks me, then I can still
You'd have to
attack
hold.
back?
You would have to, yeah. So you can hold your
Okay,
action in
then I
case
will
something
hold-
happens.
Okay, I will hold an action then.
In case of what happens.
In case the dragon attacks me.
In case the dragon attacks you. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. You're up.
I'm gonna ask Karma. Are we letting him live?
That is an excellent question. I think it's in our best interest to not pick a fight with him, but at this point in time, I'm running out of ideas.
Fine. I'm moving to attack. Gonna regret this. I'm gonna swing my mace at him.
Okay. Swing with advantage.
I got to find it. There it is. Mace. Did it pop up in the thing?
Yep. Go ahead and attack with advantage. All right. 18 hits. Roll damage. All right. So as you guys see, kind of go up and he takes that mace out and he just kind of brings it up above his head and just boom, goes down, and he just hits the Archmage right in the back and between the shoulders, and you just hear the mage just doing anything else? Is that end your turn?
Well, ready to go. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. As you strike him, you will see the dragon turn directly towards you. Snarling, growling, with a slight little roar coming out of him. Arme, you're up.
bridge is awfully crowded,
What are you doing?
and that dragon is awfully pissed off. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
And then take a couple steps backwards.
Okay.
Still trying to keep a line of sight, but also not direct fire path.
Fair enough. All right, then it's your turn.
That's it.
All right, bring it back to the top of the round for the Archmage. As we hit the top of the initiative order, you just see the Archmage struggle, and he begins to push himself up, and all you just hear is, "Enough! You insolent fools! I've had enough of this game. I'm tired of this." And he's going to just kind of stand up. He's going to crack his back a little bit. He's going to crack his neck. He is going to cast Cone of Cold.
Bitch. It's a big gun.
Each of you take 33 points of cold damage.
We get a saving throw, yeah.
What is the saving? Yeah, you guys can go ahead and click saving throw on it.
Rip.
Oh, let's see here. Karma. What does it say the save is?
Half as much damage.
So Karma, you save. You save. Ziva, you do not. So Karma and you take half of 33 points damage. So 16 points each. Ziva, you take 33 points of cold damage.
My body hits the floor.
Okay. Ziva is unconscious. Okay. As he reaches his hands out, and you see he just kind of does this little intricate hand movements, and you just feel, all three of you feel this just wave of icy wind and sleet and snow just barrel into your chest. You just hear this slight little giggle from the mage as he slowly watches Ziva's body fall to the ground. As he does that, he's just gonna point up to his dragon, and he's just gonna kind of wave him forward. And that is going to end his turn. I need to remember how to delete that.
You can click on it and press delete.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to make sure that I don't have something selected that I don't want selected. There we go.
That is fair.
I don't, otherwise I was gonna delete Killa. Killa, you're up.
Alrighty, the problem child misses again. And I'm gonna put my gun away.
Okay. That ends your turn?
I'm gonna move forward 10, 15, but yes.
Okay. Alright. On to Pen.
I'm gonna head over and give Ziva some first aid, some medical attention. If I can click the right thing.
Okay. Go for it.
What do I need to roll?
What exactly are you trying to do?
First aid. I watched her fall to the ground, so I'm assuming she is unwell. I would like to check her for wounds and make sure she is not
Do a medicine.
entirely dead.
Yeah, you can do a medicine check. Yeah, she's her body is very cold to the touch, but you do still feel a pulse, but faint. But she is still alive, just unconscious.
Ready? Does that count as my action?
No, I'll let you do an action. Okay, then it counts as your action. That's that. It's giving you your opportunity, Pen. That's all.
Fair enough.
All right, that ends Pen's turn. Karma, you're up.
I would like to take the disengage action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna initially back up the 5 feet for disengage, and then I'm gonna back up. I gotta measure. Give me a second. To about here, and then as a bonus action, I am, sorry, give me just a moment to find everything. I'm going to spend 2 healing light charges on myself in the hopes that I'm going to survive another round here. So I'm going to roll 2d6s and heal for that amount.
Okay.
So it's going to be a total of 6 that I heal.
All right.
Plug that in here, and that is all of my things that I can do.
Okay. That ends Karma's turn. Moving on to Ziva. Private to me. Give me a death saving throw. Okay, thank you. That ends Ziva's turn.
Thank you for fixing my health box because it weirded.
Okay. It is. Goodbye. All right. Going up to the dragon. The dragon is going to. Hello. Please give me control of my dragon. Thank you. Dragon is going to fly over to the bridge. And is going to set down right on the bridge, blocking Crag's path. And is going to hold an action for if anybody gets any closer to it. That is going to end the dragon's turn. Crag, just so you're aware, you are standing behind the Archmage, so if you decide to do a melee attack, you do have advantage.
On the
The
mage.
on the mage.
Okay. I'm gonna attack.
Okay, go for it.
Wait, I don't know if it's gonna let me. I think my computer's about to shut off.
Let me know if you need me to roll it for you, and I'll roll it. Okay, there you go. Go ahead, when you click the attack, do it with advantage.
I can't.
Okay, I got it.
It's like being super stupid and slow.
It's alright. So you rolled a 14. That technically misses. So as you turn and you go to swing, you just feeling the heat from that dragon behind you. It kind of throws you off a little bit, and you swing and you just miss. You're just kind of sitting there mad at yourself. It's gonna end Crag's turn. Going back to
Shit. Alright, I'm going to bonus action. Where's my feature? I'm going to bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen. And I'm going to teleport 30 feet back towards Ziva. Actually, make sure I got the distance right. Just barely.
Give me a quick second before you do anything. Hold on.
I keep doing circle for some reason. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, it's this thing.
Badger DM. Discord DM. Badger.
Oh,
Discord DM.
yep. Oh,
Okay, Scion is going to use Blessing of the Raven Queen. And he's going to teleport over Scion. Go ahead and continue your action. You teleport over towards Ziva. 30
Pretty
feet.
much right.
30 feet brings you right to her.
I need to exit.
so as you get there, I am going to sit upright with one of those death gasps. I don't know if anybody else has ever seen one of those. Just physical, non-voluntary kinds of moments. I was just not gonna say anything. That's all you get.
He's alive.
We are all now as well.
Well, I have now resistance. I'm gonna now use my movement to move back up to the archmage.
Okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna move.
I'm gonna go back and actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
How far away is he? Damn it! Now I'm like, that
30 feet.
You should be 30 feet away.
Yeah,
It threw me off so bad. I was like, oh, she's alive.
dude, that's why I love private to DM saves. Badger got a critical success.
Oh, sorry. I should have actually put this up.
I was about to say, that was one hell of a roll.
Oh yeah.
Where is my? I'm looking for it. I'm just looking for. Tell me this is 30 feet. That's all I need.
I mean, it was 30 feet one way. It should be 30 feet the other way.
No, I'm looking for. No, I'm looking for the. Oh, it's 60 feet. I'm just gonna toll the dead him as a cantrip. Actually, I need to click it, and I need to go look at this. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He succeeds.
Yep. And nothing pretty much happens. Yep. That's my turn.
Okay. Arme, you're up. And the Archmage is on deck.
I'm just gonna scorch and ray this dude.
Which dude?
The archmage.
Okay. That hits. Okay.
He's on fire.
As
You only do one ray?
the 2d6 for 3.
Yeah, you rolled a hit on all of them, right?
No, it says a
roll.
2d6 for fire, 3 rays.
I thought it was a 2d6 per ray.
Did it not roll all? No, I guess it didn't.
I just rolled one. It just says you Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Oh, so okay. Roll the other 2 attacks. That misses. That hits. So roll another. 5. Okay.
I was about to say, that's a badass spell. I want to make sure you get all your damage for it.
Okay. So you guys see as Arme just kind of reaches her hand out, and you just see this well of flame just go from shoulder down to her hand, and she just extends this fiery line of pain and sadness and just burning death. And it goes and it hits the Archmage right in the shoulder. You see he starts to singe his robes a little bit and catches fire, and left side of his robe is now pretty much gone. Shoulder exposed, kind of kinky, but yeah, no, you definitely hit him. That's gonna end Arme's. Are you moving? Are you doing anything else? Or are you staying there?
I'm staying right here.
Okay. And back to the top of the initiative board. Killer, you're on deck. Archmage is going to turn and look at Arme. And it's going to cast Firebolt. At a 13. Which, does that hit you? Yeah, your AC is 11. Oh, wait, no.
He becomes 13.
13
plus
did-
Dex modifier.
So, no, it misses.
13 plus. Yeah, it misses.
Okay. He just turns and goes to cast a Firebolt at you, and it does hit, but it just kind of ricochets off of you, and you just see him just kind of grunts and looks at you angrily. And that is going to end his turn. Killer, you're up. Pen, you're on deck.
Now that his dragon bitch is gone, I'm gonna pull my gun back out and walk up to. Let's do about here.
Okay.
So, bitch, I need you to move. Stop drawing things. Nope. Nope. Still not that. Okay.
Corner
I am-
back,
Purple icon
like
square.
Person. Yeah.
I'm struggle bussing.
I still don't know how he got
Right here.
Yep. Can I shoot still, or do I just need a shit talk?
No, you can shoot him. Go for it.
Alright. Inventory, jeez.
Sorry.
Why is this being such a hoe? It's not letting me choose my character.
At the
annoying.
top left.
Are you gonna shoot him?
Yep.
Okay. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It won't let me. Ah, there it is. Yes.
Jesus. So, as you see Killa pull out that Mosin and just kind of grunts in aggravation as he's missed his past 3 shots, you just see him line it up and take a breath, and he just squeezes the trigger. Bullet just flies, hits the Archmage right in the shoulder. He gives a little grunt of pain. Just, you're next, little one.
The dragon will be mine, bitch.
Okay, does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Penetrator, you're up. Karma, you're on deck.
Right. Pen's gonna sigh. He's gonna walk over, and I'm gonna stab the Archmage.
Okay.
Or attack too.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for attack.
Why is it not letting me roll?
Here, here.
Dagger.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Here. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that That definitely hits. Go ahead.
Do I get a bonus for there being a friendly right next to the enemy?
Technically, yeah.
I don't know how to incorporate that, so I will figure that out shortly. But I will roll that, and then give me a second.
I think you should be able to. Yeah,
There you go.
there you go. Okay, so all right, sounds good. So you guys see as Penetrator walks up and just kind of pulls out that little dagger and goes to stab him, just plunges right into the center of the Archmage's stomach. Just, ugh. I think you'll be next instead. He's gonna kind of look at Pen, and Pen, you're gonna notice he kind of turns his head to the side a little bit with a little twinkle of recognition. And he's just gonna sit there, just holding his stomach, just breathing heavily. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
All right, Karma, you're up. Ziva, you're on deck.
I'm gonna step off this direction to be in not so direct line of Pen,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the Archmage.
Sure. Roll for an attack, sir.
Please do well and don't hit me.
16.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
Okay. You guys see as Karma just kind of reaches out, and that same familiar energy comes pulsating from his hand, and he just, see it, that little, that like clear, force energy just kind of comes out of his palm and smacks the Archmage kind of in the back of the shoulder a little bit, and he kind of, I'm getting tired of these games. You doing anything else?
As a bonus action, I will spend my last healing light charge. Actually, I need to measure distance real fast. I'm pretty sure she's within 60 feet, but I just want to double check. On Ziva.
Okay.
Just a moment. Zero. And you'll heal for the amount that comes off of the D6. You heal for 2 points of damage. Ziva.
Thank you.
Alright, now do I my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna ask, do you guys want to continue, or do we want to stop it here and pick it up again in the next session? Because it is 10:30.
Finishing it would be.
I'd be okay with finishing it.
I'm
That way
fine
when we-
with doing for a bit. Like, you got like another half hour in me.
Yeah, I'm good.
Chippy?
Another half hour will be okay.
Okay.
I didn't actually work today, so I'm not as sleepy as I normally am.
All right, sounds good. All right, Karma, that ends your turn. Ziva, you're up. Dragon is on deck.
So, looking a little wild in the eyes, she's gonna notice she's death gripping that jerky, and she's gonna down it in one very angry, like, and
Give-
she's gonna stand up.
Give me a quick
That
second.
is-
Hold on. That is Aki's jerky?
Yeah, it was a greater
Yes.
acquisition. I was about to roll it.
Yep, go ahead. Okay. All right. So you stood up,
Yes.
and then you took that.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, action, bonus action. All right, yeah,
I
that.
will switch my, like, as my Because you have a move, an action, and a bonus action. I'm gonna use one to like convert my staff to.
Okay, so we'll say the action was to take eat the jerky, and we'll say your bonus action is to convert your staff. Okay, sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna be Dragon's turn. And the dragon is gonna move forward. He's gonna give a bite attack. That hits. Crag, you take 6 points of piercing. Well, basically 3 points of piercing, 3 points of fire. Do you need me to take care of the... Do you want me to do the HP for you?
Yeah. Yeah, my computer's fucking shot now.
Okay.
It's down.
Alright, you just see this dragon just kind of saunter up to you, just very casually, and just turns its head and just reaches out, takes a bite. Doesn't really pierce too much, but like you feel it's like you went to take a chunk out of that ass. That's gonna end the dragon's turn. Crag, you're up. You're on deck.
I want to rage at the dragon.
Okay, so you are... Should you know I have to make you do it because this was the rule that we set, so I'm gonna need you to do it for me.
Do I have to say it like really loud?
No.
I want to rage.
Outstanding. All right, so you are currently raged. Go for it. I'm assuming you're going to attack the dragon, so go ahead and give it what you got. And I need to put rage on you. Okay, you currently have rage on. So you gain advantage on strength checks, +2 to melee damage with strength weapons and stuff like that. So go ahead and roll for your attack if you're going to... Oh, I have to. Never mind.
You have to do
Give me
it.
a second.
Yeah, sorry.
Great axe. Go for the attack on it. And yeah, that misses. Because it's only strength checks and saving throws. We get a +2 to melee damage with strength weapons. Yeah, you don't get advantage on the attack. So yeah, that you swing and a miss, and you're just sitting there just even more pissed off because you just tried to hit this big ass fucking dragon in front of you and fucking missed. That bite to your ass threw the swing off a little bit. It was kind of hard to take the step, and you're just
what it is. Totally.
just kind of mad. And so it's all right. All right, you're up. Arma, you're on deck.
I'm going to path to the grave. I'm going to channel divinity.
Okay.
I literally pull off my mask and hold it up. That's pretty much my holy symbol at this point. And I'm going to curse the Archmage with that. So the next time an ally or me attack, he has vulnerability to all attack damage.
Okay.
So and it's until the end of my next turn.
Okie dokie.
I will then move so I don't end up as collateral between people.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Armor, you're up.
Just to clarify, you casted that on the Archmage.
Yep.
Okay. Then I guess we're gonna scorching raid this bitch again.
Okay.
Would I roll that attack?
Yeah, just roll 3. He does. You don't. Why
You
advantage?
don't get, it's just vulnerability.
It's just a vulnerability. It's not an advantage attack. So you just roll attack 3 times.
Not that it mattered.
Okay, that hits. Roll attack again. That hits. Roll attack again. That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so currently, because of that, the currently vulnerable to all attacks of fire damage at this point. All right, that end your turn.
Yep.
Okay. So now the Archmage.
Now, when you say vulnerable to all fire, is that last until his next turn?
I know. I think it was until he got hit.
Yep.
Once he got hit, it's now he's not vulnerable anymore, but he just took a.
Yeah, it took a bit more damage than I originally would take because I had resistance. He's got resistance to spell attacks. So. All right. So. Give me a quick second.
I was an 18. I was wondering. I'm like, how do I see what was actually roll? That makes more sense now. It didn't turn green. It's not in that 20 if it's not green. Got it. I'm learning. Slowly but surely.
You're gonna see the Archmage just kind of reach his hands up to do these little hand motions and just bring his arms down. Crag and Pen, along with the Archmage, you guys are now within this little globe of invulnerability. And he's just gonna sit there. He's gonna hold his hands up and he's just gonna laugh. And he's going to end his turn. And now we're gonna go up to, oh, Killa, you're up, and Pen, you're on deck.
Got
Is
it.
it a dome of invulnerability?
No, yeah, you can see it. It's like this little shimmering globe, little dome that's around the three of them.
If I'm inside, can I hurt him?
You don't know.
Reading.
Can I roll to? I'll do it on my turn. Wait, no. Killa needs to know. Can I roll knowledge on this so that I might be able to tell him a little bit?
Yeah, it's not your turn, but sure, I'll let it happen.
Where? Screw this. Knowledge.
Yeah, you can tell him.
So, Killa, it's mostly for magic. Just shoot him.
Perfect. Let's use my violent shot. Violent shot on the Mosin.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see if it hits. I can roll 1 extra damage die per crit.
17. Oh. So 17. There you spent 1 grit point. Okay. Really quick. Alright. Okay, and he's going to take... Alright, bud, how do you want to do this?
I want to shoot him in his jaw right after he said that I would be next. Or
Okay.
not right after. I want to shoot him in the jaw and say, "Oh, who is next? Pick up your face."
So you guys see is this ridiculous rat finally just angry and just takes that breath, the little smirk that he gets when he knows he's about to hit that shot, and just fires, and that bullet just goes and hits him square in the jaw, shattering the jaw completely. Bullet shouting off behind him, and the Archmage just he falls over. Archmage is deadsies. That ends Killa's turn. It is up to Pen. Karma, you're on deck.
How wide is this bridge?
Roughly 10 feet wide. No, don't leave her in here.
Would you say there's roughly enough room for me to get past Crag and up under the dragon's wing?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna move up to there and try and stab like between its wing and its neck.
Okay.
Give me a second, and I will. That and that.
That misses.
Okay.
So you see Penetrator go up right underneath this wing, and his head kind of touching the wing a little bit, and he pulls out that dagger and just goes to stab, but Dragon's hide is just a little too thick, and it just kind of careens off to the side, and he's sitting there kind of frustrated. And then you see the dragon just kind of turn its head and look at you underneath its wing. And you see the drool coming forward, and you feel the heat coming from its mouth. That's gonna end Pen's turn. Karma, you're up. Ziva, you're on deck.
I'm asking for trouble, but I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast this guy. I have looked at it, and it is threading the needle.
Yep, just a bit. Go ahead and roll that attack for me, sir.
Oh no.
I'm not feeling good. That's a 9.
Pen and Crag.
Yes.
Need both of you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
You have to do mine.
Both of you just barely, as you see this force energy just come out of Karma, trying to head straight for the dragon. It goes just a little wide. Both Crag and Pen easily just kind of dodge right out of the way. It gets really close to Crag, just kind of almost like feeling the little wind push his ear a little bit, but you're both safe.
Where you aim that thing?
I could try if it didn't take more than my movement to go somewhere else. I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay, Ziva, you're up.
I'm going to move first. Let's see how far can I. That's not measuring tool. This is not a measuring tool. This is not working. There we go. I'm going to move up here. And I am going to speak to the dragon in Draconic. Stop fighting and I will get you some food.
Roll a persuasion check. As you say that, there's a little bird that landed on the little side railing right next to it. He just turns, grabs the bird, chomps it, swallows, and just looks at you, and just and his two little flame spouts come out of his nostrils.
Then why are you fighting?
No reaction.
He doesn't have to respond. I am going to hold a spell if the dragon attacks somebody in our party.
Okay, so you're holding an action until the dragon attacks.
My bad.
All right, that ends your turn.
Yes.
Okay. It is the dragon's turn. Oh, I'm gonna do that. For a second. Dragon is going to... Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing that instead. Dragon is going to use its fire breath. Crag. Let's do saving. Oh. Okay. Since it's doing the attack and doing its fire breath, go ahead and use your action. Ziva, go for it.
Oh, I would like to mold earth the bridge out from under this dragon.
Poor man.
It's you can't.
Okay, a portion of it?
It's
It
not.
is made of stone, isn't it?
It is a stone bridge that is a fabrication of it. It's not actually on the earth. It is a construct.
Oh, it's a construct. Then I will just splash him. Like, I'll splash the area with water. I'll use shape water, take some of this river, and splash them.
Okay.
Now you're gonna like give it a holy blessing from and be like like nothing.
Wait, holy water?
Like,
It might
Okay.
be unholy water if does it.
it's fine. Something. Whatever the
Figure,
opposite
so I
of
guess
Latin
we'll
is.
put that there. I mean
It's a roleplay thing. It's not really gonna.
No, it's gonna go and just kind of hit the top of him and it's just gonna kind of shake it, but he's still going to do his little fire blast. It's not really gonna do much. But Crag, I guess we'll trim that down. Crag is going to take. Give me a second. I guess we'll say with the water, it's going to cut down the damage a bit, but Crag is going to take 15 points of damage. After this, the dragon is going to leap into the air. It's going to fly forward a little bit. It's going to come down on top of the Archmage. It's going to grab it, and it's going to take off in the air.
You fucking bitch. Oh.
You were a little closer, I'd be like telling, you to like run to penetrate her
Run,
and head
yeah.
just like throw you.
Dragon's only about 15 feet in the air at the moment, but that is the end of its turn. So we're going to go up to Crag. Crag, is there anything you'd like to do as this dragon is trying to flee?
When it flew over Crag's head, how high was it? Because it had to fly over Crag and then land on the Archmage and is now taking a flight again.
It's only about 10 feet. It just kind of jumped, flapped, landed, and then flapped up.
So just out of range for attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought
Sorry.
about that.
Trying to help you, Crag. Sorry.
I appreciate it.
It's okay. Badger kind of sort of technically saved Crag's life because Crag was about to take 35 points of fire damage. So I let the water kind of...
Plans don't go to plan.
I
and
kind
your
of let the
plan is
water
more
do a thing.
superior plan.
So currently, so everyone is aware, the dragon is attempting to flee.
Can I throw my axe at it to see if I can, like, hit his wings so that he can't fly away?
You can try. It'll be a strength check. So give me a second. Let's try. Let's give it a ability check. Yeah, nope. You're
I
gonna
used all my good rolls.
throw that axe and it's just gonna kind of fall short a little bit. That fire really fucking hurt. It's right as you went to go move that arm, all that singed skin just kind of hurt a little bit much. You couldn't quite get the axe out of your hand to really get any distance, which just kind of fell short.
You wasted it on the tree.
It's gonna end Crag's
I
turn.
wasted it on the tree.
It is now on to Arme is on deck.
That would be considered 60 feet, right?
With it being 15 feet, yes.
I like to cast command.
Consistency, I like it.
Okay.
Actually, okay, man. Needs to make a DC. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
It doesn't understand you.
Wait, who speaks dragon? Of
I've been
course you
yelling at
speak
her
dragon. Y'all
control the
speak.
girlfriend.
Okay.
The expected suspect.
You don't speak Draconic. It only understands Draconic, Scion.
Good dragon.
So as you sit there and you try to tell it to drop, it just kind of just keeps sitting there, just looks over at you, that kind of little confused cat dog look with its head's twisting a little bit, and you see the little glint in its eye, and it just sits there.
Alright, then I have to close the section. I don't see. That's it, yeah. I don't have anything else.
Okay. That's gonna end turn. Arme, you're up. Killer, you're on deck.
Funny part here is just that I pretty much only have fire damage things left. And he's a dragon, so
No, you are correct.
He's a
That's
fire
gonna be
dragon.
basically pointless. And I don't speak dragon. Okay. I
What are you doing?
guess I'm going to. I'm gonna chill touch. See how that does.
Okay. All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. All right, as you sit there and you extend your arm and you go to reach out, that little blast smacks it, and you see that little bit of necrotic damage is starting to singe its claws down there a little bit, but it's still remaining afloat. That's going to end your turn. Killa, you're up, and Pen is on deck.
I want to hit it with a grapple arrow.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack. Okay, I'm going to do this. Oh, no, wrong. Second. Yeah, it saves that. You can roll damage for it, though, because you did technically hit, but it's going to save the grapple. It will take its damage, but it is not grappled.
Such a great plan.
It was. It really was. Okay, Penetrator, you're up.
I'm in Draconic going to shout at it. Hurry up and flee, and then I'm gonna walk over and like jump up and try to stab it, but not actually try to stab it.
Okay. That's gonna end your turn then?
Yep.
Okay. Karma, you're up. Ziva, you're on deck.
All right. I would like to do a dumb thing. But I'm gonna look at something here real fast. Give me one absolute moment. I would like to use prestidigitation in both of my hands, like this, and I want to like make like a really big show of some really, really scary looking sparks, right? Like some really, really maybe purpley kind of sparks, like I'm charging up. Not even purpley, maybe blue. Maybe like I'm charging up for out of reference, maybe like a Kamehameha blast or some shit. I'm gonna make it look like this bitch is huge as much as I can with prestidigitation.
Okay.
And then I would like to shout at the dragon,
Okay.
if possible, in Draconic.
Okay.
Would you take another man's conquest? Leave the spoils of this fight on the ground and escape with your life, so that way we may fight another day. Or choose your death now.
Roll a deception check.
Hell yes. Oh God, don't.
I was about to ask how bad we want this. Decisions were made.
16.
It sits there and it's just kind of floating. It didn't drop, but it's still just kind of sitting there.
I'm gonna keep doing this thing.
That's fine.
And I'm gonna let it mull over.
Going next to Ziva, you're up.
Okay. In Draconic, I am going to speak as I'm casting a spell. You're gonna see her staff start twirling. You haven't seen her twirl like this before. It's in front of her, it's behind her, it's literally everywhere, and she's going to shout at this dragon, drop him. I am casting, where is it? Warding Wind. It moves with me. So this area is now basically a giant tornado. I am then going to try and like ram him with the wind and wrestle this body. Get him to drop it. Keep slamming him with it.
I love how we're fighting over a dead body right now. It makes me
Yes, we are.
love the world right now. We're
Well,
just
it really sounded like you wanted this guy's dead body to start with, so I figured we should at least part with it.
I do find it interesting that the dragon's trying to take it, other than the fact that it's like, you know, oh, daddy's dead. I mean, I get that, but just it's
Ain't no
interesting.
loot and scoot here for that bitch. Hell no, put him down.
So you're going to move with it. How high does this go? It's only a 10-foot radius.
It's centered on me, so it would basically be 10 foot in every direction from me.
He's 15 feet in the air.
She can fly and hasn't moved yet.
Okay, fair enough.
He becomes the purpose.
So I'm assuming this means now you're going to fly in the air.
Yes.
Okay, and you're just going to try and wrestle the body from it.
Yeah, it won't let me move the circle, but
That's fine. It's I only beat that by 1. It is barely hanging on to this. So as that tornado comes and hits it, one of the claws, it kind of wrestles free from one of the claws, but it's still just holding on. It just seems to be gripping it tighter. Now it's going to be the dragon's turn. It is going to, for the sake of it, because I can't attach the 2 tokens together, it's going to fly further in the air, and it is going to disengage completely.
oh.
It was already above. You were next to it. You can go to swing at it if you want. I will let you do that.
I'm gonna do that, but I want to aim at like the part that's holding the body.
Okay.
I want to try and dislodge that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack. You certainly tried, and you certainly missed. At the end of this, the dragon takes the body, flies up and over its perch before. Dragon has left with the Archmage. You guys are now out of combat. Archmage and the dragon are gone. And you'll notice, since I can't move it any further at this point in time, you'll notice as the dragon leaves with the body of the Archmage, you guys will notice 4 bells rising up and appearing on the bridge, and a doorway off in the distance showing up with an actual door in between it. It's just kind of an archway standing in the middle of this area, roughly around here, since I can't activate the bells at the moment. The dragon is gone. The Archmage is dead. 4 bells have appeared on the bridge. A doorway has appeared. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I think Karma just dies seeing the bells. I think he's just dead now.
Seriously, just like immediately collapses onto my knees. Fuck.
All right, we'll say thank you for everybody to come and hang out for the recording. We'll see y'all in a couple weeks. I'll end this recording and I'll get this uploaded probably tomorrow or something. So, go ahead and stay tuned. We'll hang out and do the little after chat for those that decide to stay and hang.